Okay. God. Oh, did I not? I didn't change the title. 16 Yuzu Grinding. There we go. Change it over and we're good. Greg, what's up, sheep? Caught me at the beginning of the stream today, pretty early. Hope you've been having a good week so far. I've I've had a lot on my own plate. Yeah, it's official that I'm gonna be moving like within like the next month or so. We got a lot going on right now, so I'm a bit tired. Hope you've been doing fine yourself. You caught me at the beginning where I'm like chilling out my stream though. We're going across the discourse as per usual here. Let me setting audio. Yeah, okay, that's good. We're good on that end. Just gotta make sure everything's good. Jeep Greg Cherokee. Jeep Greg Cherokee indeed. Gonna have to drive the Jeep soon. But here we go. We're just going in the Discord and chilling. Yeah, I'm just going down the list right now, making sure everything's looking good. Okay. We can go to this tab as well here. Make sure everything's good. Looks like we're good. Yeah. Same old right now, right? There we go. Okay, that's all the spots I would want to chill in. Did I do the Wordle yesterday? I think I did. Do it over here. Dang it, Bobby. It's not launching my thing. There we go. I gotta see if I did it or not. I'm down to figure out the word right now. Okay, yeah, I did do it. It was the funny word. Okay, we got everything figured out. Alright, no Wordle. Okay. looks like we got everything in order. Let's get her done. More practice today. We can do the warm-up practices and then go. Yeah, let's check the 4-2-1. Let's do the 4-2-1. Greg, what's up, hit point? Let's go down to the combos that we were practicing. This is like the 4-2-1 combos I need to be doing better. But we've had a good week so far. Just making sure everything is going good. I'm gonna be busy for these next couple of weeks, so yeah, we see the stuff back here. I got, instead of my usual table, I got boxes ready to go. We're gonna be, yeah, we got a deal for housing stuff secured, basically. We got like a reserve set up, so we're pretty much a shoe in to move. This house is probably gonna be sold within like another month or so, maybe 2 at the most, probably, but like honestly, probably not even a month, let's be real, depending on like people are buying. So I will try to keep my schedule as consistent as possible while doing this, but depending on how it goes and what I need to be doing, we'll see what happens, right? Part of like being able to do streaming stuff is consistency, right? So I'll give it an honest shot. We'll see what happens, but enjoy my time. 200 pulls for 0 fine motion. Yeah, do we want to detour real fast to find motion pulls? How dare Greg move and interrupt his streaming schedule? Yeah. Doesn't Life know that I'm a Twitch streamer? Gosh, I can't believe I'm being forced to move here. Rope chair, GG's. You got 1 fine motion off of pity. Yeah, that's on. That sucks. I used my free tickets on it so far to gauge how I would do. I had like 30 free tickets, so I just like wailed it on the banner, see if I got like any early luck, and I didn't get much. I got like 1 SR, so that's like, ooh, that's not a good sign. I like having fine motion as a card. Yeah, like having the fine motion as a card is really, really cool, right? I feel like it's gonna be like one of those like longevity cards that's worth like burning for, but still, yeah, if it's not MLB, I don't know. Between like the crystal show, I got my MLB Kita, so I'm kind of like locked for a while on cards anyway, for like necessary cards, so I can just borrow MLB fine motion for a while. Rope Cheerloo. Okay. Let's warm up my hands, so. There we go. Okay. My fingers feel better today. I think I legitimately had to give my fingers a rest. I was having an issue the last time. The last time with my ring finger not responding well. This actually feels pretty clean today. Okay, we're feeling good. At least I have Kita-san and Fukutaru MLB, but man, being on 1 LB fine motion and 0 LB creek is just, ooh. Yeah, I'm like, once I get the next rainbow shard, I'll have MLB creek. So, ooh. I mean, at least you got Fuku, but that's like the most, that's the most, whatchamacallit, the shortest timeline. You're on Hitbox now, right? Yeah, Life of Chives, aka Chives on here, gave me this old one that he never used. I wanted to use it for Uni, because playing Uni on a pad was not hitting. And I tried it on my old stick as well, and it kind of worked for a bit. but I'm gonna be real, when my fingers are not janking up, being able to do like motion inputs and on this game is a lot easier. How do you like it? I like it a lot. I think for like a majority of games where they have like motion inputs as a standard, I think I'm gonna use it. I think if I were to, like when I play Granblue, I'm still gonna use my pad, partially because the muscle memory is kind of built on pad at this point. I'm not gonna lie, I probably could play Granblue on a hitbox liverless to be fine at some point, but the muscle memory is so strong on the pad, I kind of just want to stick with it at that point. So, but it's super fun. Like unironically, Yuzu has stuff where she does like a dash B into quarter circle, right? Like unironically, because of like that alone, and then also having like 4-2-1 inputs, doing hitbox, people say this is cheating. I don't care if this is cheating. It makes playing this character a lot easier overall. Screw you too, Cone. How you doing tonight? Don't really have a game plan for tonight. I've been thinking so much about the moving stuff, I'm gonna be real, I wasn't too sure what I was gonna be doing tonight. If we get people around, I mean, I could just do the usual crew of, if we get people around, I can host. If not, I'll just Yuzu practice, right? What do I want to practice today? If it's cheating, I'm a cheater. Yeah, if it's cheating, I'm a cheater. No, I feel you. It's like, I don't care. I do not care. You're dying, you're sick, so you're dying. Yuzu tourney watch. Ooh, that could be a good idea. Ooh, that's a good idea. I was gonna say I'm kind of sore after moving the stuff, so I didn't know if I wanted to do too much practice. Is there a good Cone, do you know if there's like a good thing to take notes from, like a good tournament? If not, I can just go probably like YouTube of odd or something. I'm sure there's gonna be like something that pops up. I know Rurik has been playing Fish recently, Izumi, but I know I'm sure there's like a Yuzu VOD somewhere. Now you got me curious. Ooh, that sounds fun. Hold up, that sounds fun. Let me go grab my notebook. I think, yeah, I have it over here. That sounds fun, actually. Hold up. Oh, yes. This will do. This notebook. Is this the notebook? Yeah. Okay, cool. That sounds fun. Let's do it. Let's do some studying. Not particularly, no, but I know Yuzu isn't rare or extremely rare. I'd imagine there are harder characters to find VODs for. Let's try it. I can find a good page for this. Do I have like a binder that has like notes from other stuff that I did? This is, yeah, the 8-7. Okay, cool. We'll go this way then. This is good. We'll do some studying today. That means I need to move you back here. You're gonna move back here. I'm gonna make sure this doesn't tangle while I do this. Line doesn't go out. Do this. Yeah, we're good. Okay. Let's do it then. I'm just gonna Google it. Or not Google it, YouTube it. Or maybe if I go on Replay Theater. I bet you Replay Theater probably has like the best things. Alright, Replay Theater. Let me pull it up over here, let me find it. Uni, Undernight in Birth. I don't know if this is gonna go. I'll just look up a character. Yuzuriha. Danny. What do we got? Can I like just look up Rurik? I bet you he's just gonna have it. I bet you he's just gonna have some good stuff. Rurik, a first to 10 against Linne. What do we got? Just Block top 6. This is last year. Okay. Okay, let's take a look.
Actually,
Oh, grand finals, what the heck? Kava, is there like multiple things here? Here we go. Okay, we'll do it like this then. Let me pull it up. Boom, boom. So, what we are going to look at is this. What do we have today? Let me pull out my pens. Got a blue one, we got a purple. Two purples. Why are there two purples and why are they different? I don't know. I don't know. Anyway. Here's a black one. There we go. This will be enough for color. Let's take a look.
Classic, you know, Rurik is one of the best Yuzus in North America. Probably just one of the best Yuzu players, period.
For C.
So,
I was looking forward to Fish, but now we get to look forward to Rurik Yuzu.
now we get to watch a mid-tier character.
True.
Really good
Chain
movement
shift.
Yeah. Not converting though, but that's alright.
It's kind of hard with Yuzu.
That's a chain shift
you know,
shenanigans
Leading
for
cycle though, that's definitely, it's alright.
It's kind of hard with Yuzu.
the threatened stance into
Leading cycle though,
what the
so that's definitely.
delay mash. I mean, okay, that was like a reiteration of what's it called? That was a reiteration of what we just were talking about with the 22F or the 2FF to like threaten stop. That just worked as like a delay call out, right? Because
It's alright.
It's kind of hard with Yuzu.
even if it was landed, we get the what's it called here? That covers so many options, honestly. 2FF covers a lot of options because what that just covered was like multiple things, right? That just covered a potential mash, a delay jump that can, like a potential mash, a delay jump, and it also led to like a 4-2-1 if it came down to it, right? Like the 4-2-1 being done like on block is something I just learned about like the last time, right? Hagley, I believe, talked about it. I didn't realize how consistent that was, to be honest. I thought that was like on hit, but on block, that covers a lot of options. Covers a lot of options. It covers the mash. It covers the fuzzy jump. Like that wasn't like a bit of like a delay timing, right? There's no way that was done instantly.
It's kind of hard with Yuzu. You know.
Leading
Yeah, that was like an attempt to. Was that a mash or?
cycle.
It was a counter, so yeah, that was like a mash. In that case, that probably covers like the same thing, a fuzzy jumping, right? I don't know how tight the timing would have to be to make like a fuzzy jump like that, but that definitely, like the run up covered that timing, I think. That was like just enough time.
Converting though, that's alright.
It's kind of hard with Yuzu.
Because Yuzu got close there. Yeah, like right in her face. Yeah, I did like the dash. Like, that's like the same timing to like try and mash a run up, right? So it covered the fuzzy jump, it covered the mash, and then it leads to 4-2-1 still on OBs still. So that sort of thing is very good as an option. And then the thing that I wanted to mention before that was
looking forward to Fish, but now we get to look forward to Rurik
Now we get to
holding conditioning through slashes, right?
watch a mid-tier character.
This was the way that this like this slash worked, right?
Movement here.
Like
Not converting though.
this was a good conditioning, right? Good conditioning.
Hard with Yuzu. You know.
The slashes were not contested here because of the previous interaction, right? When Yuzu was in the yeah, she just let it rip, right? That was good conditioning. Conditioning on stance. On stance to take space. To take space. We took space because, or we were able to take space because of holding the stance, right? This is we've been talking about using stance effectively in neutral, In this case, the stance was used to condition. Like, if the enemy player was expecting you to like let those slashes rip, that's the point to take like space, right? Obviously, like that's a general flow, but I'm being a little. It has to be very controlled, right? It's like not hard for someone to like run at that point, and like in that case, the chain shift. Was that on reaction chain shift?
Now we need to walk him into.
Or was that preemptive? That was preemptive. Okay. So preemptive chain shift to, yeah, lead to that 4-2-1, potentially get out of the way. Conditioning on the stance to take space, is 4-2-1 consistently. Like the 4-2-1-A specifically, like allowed. There's like that one sequence right here, right? This is a sequence, like yeah. We did the force function, I believe. Yeah, force function 4-2-1-A. That keeps him in at like a good spacing for Yuzu. 5C or 5B. I think it was like 5B. Yeah, 5B into 236B. Force function 236B force function. We're really doing like these force function follow-ups. That's just, what is that on block? What is that on block if we keep doing it for like neutral's sake, pressure's sake? Surely, I'm presuming it's cancelable. Like the window to cancel is worth it, right? Force function, it's -8 normally, -7 on a D cancel. And then from stance, oh, it's 0 on stance. What the? Okay, this song sucks. Hold up. Next song, please. Next song. Next song. There we go. I don't know why I was playing that. Okay, there we go. BC in stance is 0. I didn't realize that. This kind of slipped the radar. That makes more sense for like neutral then, because they were just doing 236 FF. 236 FF into, because it's 0 on block, that's where you can like greed a, that's where we're greeting a, the teleport, right? The teleport, the 4-2-1. 4-2-1, it's still kind of a risk to do it at that point because it can be mashed out, but I think for like Phonon specifically, her mash outs are not gonna be good at that 4-2-1-A distance. It's one of those matchups we can actually be pretty greedy on, right? If someone doesn't have like a good medium poke, like to catch that, that's probably like a really, because it's like 4-2-1-A into 6C typically, right? It's the fastest thing that's gonna have to be contested. Yeah, that's actually, okay, that could be pretty oppressive. That could be pretty oppressive. And then JBC 4-2-1. Okay, it changes a lot for like being in stance. I was not using I was not using force function at all to not using the force function at all to really use as a deterrent, right? This is like a good way to buy space here, decancel into that. 2BC into 2FF. Yeah, okay, this is what confused me. This is -13 on block, but it combos into... As a delayed cancel window in stance that leaves Yuzu +3 on block and cancels into any stance action. Okay, that's the delay. That was the delay that we were talking about. What was that? We said +3 on block? It's kind of insane. Start up and head, or yeah. The Vorpal. Okay, the Vorpal makes it 1 frame faster, so 10 frames. I mean, I'm used, yeah, 8 frames is nice, and then 11 frames on average is basically what I'm used to anyway. If there's one thing Grand Blue's done, that it's that the 11 frames of startup. The 11 frames of startup means that I'm already used to that like frame data for like timing. She begins rising for 2 frames before the head invuln. So yeah, even having like the jank first frame, honestly, perfect. Officially airborne on frame 9, frame 8, and Vorpal. Okay. So yeah, this is taking advantage of that cancel window. It's a bit of an awkward timing, but the reason why
Really good movement here.
this force function that was real is because of that being like 0, right? That's actually really insane pressure. I was not taking advantage of that. 4-2-1 consistently. Let me write that down. That was the, just to get it down in my writing here, that is FF in stance is 0 on block. It is plus 0 on block. That's really good for pressure, right? What's up, chat? What's up, Melon? We're I'm a bit sore. Yeah, I'm a bit sore from moving some stuff and getting stuff like ready to move. We're gonna be moving out of the house in like a month or two, something around there soon, right? So I did like a lot of moving yesterday, and now I'm sore as all heck. And Cone suggested that if I feel sore and I'm not too up to practicing combos, that today we are going to be. Oh, what did it? Dang it. We're going to be watching some
Classic, you know, Yuzu players
Yuzu gameplay instead, right?
So,
I want to.
Looking forward to
Yeah. I haven't been doing too much of the review stuff recently, right? I've been focused on the combos, and that's a good point to change it up, especially if I'm feeling sore. We're gonna try. Wait, why's my chat not showing? I just realized my chat's not showing. Are you kidding me? Hold up. Why is my chat not showing? That's kind of silly. Hold up. I remembered. I have to run this thing. Ugh. Man, I'm gonna remember to run this, okay? I'm gonna remember to run this. But until I remember to run this, the chat's not on the screen. Chatbot, I think it should be good now. Widgets and alert, chat, new, test. Yeah, okay, it's showing now. It's showing now, okay. I love having a third-party thing. There we go. But yeah, that's the current game plan for now, right? Tetsuto. But yeah, I want to get back into it. So there's like a couple of things. There's a couple of things we just learned, right? Just immediately, just double checking these things. 236B into stance, or 236B into hold stance, final or force function.
you know,
leading cycle though. That doesn't matter anymore.
just stacked up to FF.
Oh, you're bleeding cycle. I don't care. I hit you.
I'm Yuzu. You know, cycle's meaningless.
And I see it, but you don't really get anything other than you know not to match.
Yep. And now it's gonna have the cycle here. You're.
Not quite dead. No, okay. Now you're dead.
That was aggressive. Did you have chain shift to warrant that?
You're.
Not
You did.
quite dead. No, okay.
That wasn't. Yeah, that wasn't a red call out. That was just a hard read at that point. Even if you get hit, it doesn't matter. Also, I'm gonna give Koan a small break to learn Ogre because I just felt like it. His combos don't use 6-2-3 a lot. I don't blame you. Yeah, doing 6-2-3 mid combo, I don't blame you at all. It's a lot easier to do like quarter circles or 2-2s at that point. That's kind of why I liked Wagner to start. She just did occasional 2-2 and 2-3-6s. And then she could do like 6-2-3A shenanigans, but you know, that was just it. What's up, William Shahan?
Now you're dead.
We are just looking at some gameplay for Yuzu while we do some note taking today. 10 to 6-2-3 into a jump cancel for the basic bread and butter, so jarring. That feels like our Kuan thing. It's taking advantage of his floating, right? Yeah, it's a little weird.
Was trying to kill there.
Yeah, just dropped it. Ooh,
But yeah, at least for like the 6-2-3A stuff, that's a bit more universal than you think.
I feel like.
I was in your stream yesterday. I wasn't streaming yesterday. Do you mean Tuesday?
Rurik was trying to kill there.
yeah, just dropped it.
Dang. That was fast enough to was that like a delay timing call out?
Rurik was trying to kill there.
That was a 2A rebeat. 1 slash. That was just intentional bait. Yeah. What's up then? Welcome back. We I'm a bit sore after I was moving some stuff around and to get ready to move. So today's goal is looking at a top level Yuzu player, seeing how he handles some of this. Also, if I'm playing Ogre, I won't have to be terrified of Phonon FF. I guess, yeah. I wouldn't say terrified. You're gonna get slapped in the face no matter what, but your neutral game plan, it doesn't have to worry about it. I feel ya. Hello, what's up, Chris? How you doing tonight? Welcome back to your gamer hour stream.
That was actually a really nice answer on that whip.
What the? Double?
Yeah, just dropped it. Ooh,
That was a 6. That was like a 6B, I think. That had to be a 6B.
really.
What was that?
Burke was trying to kill there.
Yeah.
How did we punish that? 6B. I think that was 6B. What was it? You okay? Yeah, I'm fine. I'm just sore now. Today's focus, it just sounded more fun to do some practice. That was 6B in the 236B then. A 236B after. Just use Yuzu, smile. Yeah, just Yuzu, smile. It is my birthday. Happy birthday, William. Hope you had a fun birthday so far. Yeah, it sounds fun to celebrate birthdays depending on how young you are. At some point, birthday's just another day, so enjoy them while you got them, or while they're special, right? Phonon FF is Kuon FF Teleport's worst nightmare. Oh, it just kind of just auto defaults. That sucks. Yeah. At some point, it's less about each birthday, and it's like every 5 to 10 years. Happy birthday, Greg. It's you still got 2.5. You got till the end of May for my birthday sheet. Phonon FF is also her main anti-air. She needs it. Yeah, it's an unfortunate matchup thing for Phonon and Kuon in that case. That was a deep hair reset. 421C into 421A. Into a 6A. Holy moly. 6A 214A? That was a lot of deep airing right there. Oh, mess up the throw. Unfortunate. I know, and it scares me every time. Yeah. 4B is -7, okay. Cannot parry lows regardless of hitbox. Ooh, I should try and use this to anti-air more too. What is this active on? Or, oh, it's 17 frames. Ooh, that's not good. The double teleports are the go-to. The second teleport was to keep the corner. Yeah, because it's the 421C, right? The 421C, it gets in the air, swaps, keeps corner. I was just surprised there was enough time to do it. It was instant. It was like instant, so it was like definitely intentional. I was just surprised Yuzu has that much airtime. That came from like the lift. I need to constantly have that move in mind in the matchup. Anyone has to keep it in mind for jumping, but yeah, floating. In Fairbanks, Alaska, it's illegal to give a moose any alcoholic beverages. Man, just let him have a sip, bro. It's okay, you can have a little sip. You can have a little sip, it's okay. Let him have a little sip. He's earned it. It's Alaska. It's Alaska. You know how cold it is in Alaska? They need the beer to live, you know. If they ain't got that beer to live, it's yeah. I don't care if it's illegal. They can have a sip. What's up though, Rice?
However,
2A.
CS, just to give yourself
Robate. An attempted whiff punish. Discrimination against mooses for sure. Yeah. You can be fined up to $250 for climbing or attaching things to trees in Oshawa city parks. Well, that's like a city park, so that kind of makes more sense to me. But not being able to give your moose a sip of alcohol makes less sense to me. Some dude in Alaska got his moose really drunk, I guess. I'm doing all right. Nice. Yeah, end of the week. towards the end of the week, just chilling. Just gotta survive the Friday, and you got it right.
That's plus, but doesn't get the confirm after.
Residents in Toronto are restricted to only 2 garage sales per year, with each lasting no more than 2 days. Why does Toronto care about that? That's weird.
No. You win cycle, but it doesn't matter.
Yeah, you're getting hit here, so.
Here, I'm just gonna say double 421A, 421A, 42, or yeah, 421C, 421A rather. Let me write that down. Just now that I'm getting a bit more comfortable with these inputs, these are ideas to implement. 421, the 421C, 421A is possible, right? I might have to clean up the timing, but it's definitely doable, right? That hit right there is like the Yuzu starter you should get used to comboing from, the air slash.
No.
Like the 236C or the 236B. I'd imagine both. Hold up. That was, what was that? 236, 236, 236.
Yeah, it does kind of depend on the hit. That'll do it.
That will do it.
Okay, we win like a little.
Dash up, back dash.
Okay, that was 236A. 236A, I believe. 236.
But doesn't get the confirm after.
Yeah, I don't get the confirm.
Okay.
Where's that confirm? There it is. 236B. Here, I'll just write down the notation real fast. That was J236B. Hold. That was a. That's a hold it. So D. That was a D. Yeah, that was a D pair because that's a 236B after. That was a 236B. Oi, that's my job to spit out weird true or not true laws. Yeah, because Toronto sucks. We can have multiple people on the roll, you know. In Svalbard, Norway, it is illegal to die due to permafrost hindering decomposition, and your family or employers can be fined in your place. It is also illegal to be born in certain circumstances due to the lack of facilities to raise children at. Being born when population is over a certain point will force you to incur debt that you will pay back when you are of age. Amazing. Did you know it's illegal to harm Bigfoot in Washington? Yeah, you know, we... Oh, oops. Dang it! Ah! I was trying to make a joke. That was the kill. Okay. Yeah, I was trying to make a joke because I wanted to swap the scene. Oh my god, why? I'm trying. I gotta tab out. Okay, here, I gotta tab out. I got the Bigfoot shirt on right now, sheep. Yeah, you see, we rapping out here with Mr. Bigfoot. It better be illegal to harm my homie, you know? Yeah, that one. You weenies. Now I gotta find another type of introduction. My homie Mick Not Real.
I feel like
McDonald Not.
Rurik was trying to kill
Yeah.
her.
Yeah.
Sorry, I got distracted. What's up though, Chaz?
Ooh, that was actually a really nice answer on that whip.
421A. This is the usual. Here, this is the other combo. I'm waiting for the other the next combo to come up for notation's sake, because I was J236BD into J regular 236. It kind of like held to the ground.
Dash up, back dash.
There it is. Or no, next one.
But doesn't get the
I have a sign in my living room that says Sasquatch Quarrosing. Nice. That's my IRL homie Rurik. Yeah, we're doing some gameplay review today, Pojo, because I'm sore from moving stuff around. I don't want to do too much combo stuff today, to be real with you. So now is a good day to try out some note studying. I think I have a new introduction. Time to present it next stream. Yeah, can't wait till Saturday for the new introduction.
Okay.
Okay, 236B, held it to that 236B, reset, 236B, D pair, yeah, that was the D reset. That was the, oh, what the, hold up.
Okay. No.
Dropped it, or yeah, reset, 236A, yeah, that was 236A, okay. So, D reset. That was a D reset into 2-3, the 2-3-6A and the 4-2-1C,
You win cycle.
4-2-1A for the corner swap. That was the corner swap right there.
But it
Crap, what was that one?
doesn't matter. Okay.
I think that was 6A.
You win cycle, but it
That was 6A.
doesn't matter.
6AD. Okay, that was like a 6AD. I think that was a 214A after. That looks like a 214A. We could double check it later. But like at that distance, that looked like a 214A.
Yeah, you're getting
5C.
hit here.
5C into J2C is interesting, but I mean, it makes sense.
So
What the? J2C 5B 5C? What?
You win cycle.
I'm dying laughing at someone who was playing ranked and then posted someone salting out about Nier literally 10 minutes ago. Oh, after their set. Because they salted at Nier of all things. We'll just steal it. Complimenting, copying someone is basically flattering.
But it doesn't matter.
214A, 5C, J2C. I think that's 5. That is 5 or jump. Here's its. What was that move? Jump B. That was. Wait, no, that was. That's jump B. Jump C. Okay. J2C, JB, JC. Interesting. JC. Into dash. Yeah, dash B. 66B. What the? 2 3s.
Cycle, but it
What was that?
yeah, you're getting hit here. So
236A. 236A. 214B. Into 421A. 421AD.
Penny.
Okay. So, yeah, it's really good to get some cheeky overhead resets as well. In 10, imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. Yeah, that. It was a Nier main playing Nier in ranked. They did the set against someone. Check their Twitter. Nier's still annoying as hell, and I hate her. Copy pasted text. Amazing. I mean, if you don't want to brave counter Nier's puppet off, I don't want to tell you, right? But yeah, I guess if you don't know better, that's pretty funny. That ain't no 50-50 on setup. I'll tell you that much. She just does damage. JB, it's pretty cheeky to get some cheeky overhead resets as well. It looks weird, it really does. This is the mockery, but this is mockery, not imitation, if you say so. How much to time them out so I can post my stupid introduction of the day? Didn't we make a channel point redeem for that? I swear we made a channel point redeem. Where did it go? Did I not put it up? Yeah, no, 50,000. Yeah, 50,000 points. Yeah, we talked about this, I'm pretty sure. If you want to put down 50,000 so you can get their messages out of chat, and you can be the first fact guy. Oh, say no more? Alright. We're about to spend 50,000 points, huh? I don't... Now you got me excited. Who is Rice gonna try and time out? Yeah, 1 minute timeout. I gotta look up how to do a 1 minute timeout. Twitch 1 minute timeout. Timeout. Person name. Oh yeah, it's like seconds. So it's 60. Okay, well, while Rice is queuing that up, let's get back into the Yuzu stuff. Oh, you will lose me as a viewer if you time me out without me violating the rules. The power is in the people's hands. Look, I could be a point hoarder. What? Why did he get smart detection on it? Why did it get smart detection? Look, I could be a point hoarder. If I had 3.3 mil on one of the streamer's channels, I can rack up the same amount here. Crazy. I don't know why we did that. It's a pretty funny and stylish cash out punish. What do we got?
Kind of hit this last situation. Most likely.
Yeah, it does kind of.
Hold up. That is. Oh. Or. Pretty good. Holy I can see your chat message right there. Holy gap. That was good though. Yeah, that was a good cash out. Holy gap. Glottican is really good. You can catch him out too. At the very least, looking at that clip, I had an idea of what he was doing now, right? I saw the moves. I was writing the notation in my head, and I think I got it mostly right. So, good sign, good sign. Yeah, the teleports to get past though, that was smooth. That was good. Yeah, the 4-2-1-B.
That'll do it.
That will do it.
Of course. Oh, just did it simple to get the cash out.
You know what? I understand that. Like saying fish.
It's Rurik Yuzu.
There we go.
Yeah.
He also streams the button layout thingy, was cool. I noticed.
Until I'm in losers, and then
That was a good one.
That's quite possible. I think I heard Rurik saying fish all the way, but like that could have been through before losers and before top 8.
maybe he just wanted to play Yuzu into Thousand Force.
Yeah, that's true too. Some nice phone on pressure. Dash up 2A working.
Made to throw.
2A.
Alright, knockdown. What do we do now? 2A. The night shield.
Oh, covered off.
Oh.
Yeah,
Wake up,
punished. Dobby low.
2-1-4B, side swap 80. That was like, yeah, 3K.
Very good at it.
Oh. The 4-2-1-A into the 4-2-1-B. Cheeky.
Very good at it.
Cheeky.
Oh, you just went one.
Oh, why are we struggling? No. Are you trying to auto-load something? Just go to 720 if we're having issues. What's up? Not much. We're just doing some VOD review today. If the VOD would play. YouTube's been... Oh, I bet you I know what the issue. Let me go on my premium account. Let me go to the premium account. I bet you it's not gonna have issues over there. Hope you've been doing good today, Samanga. Yeah, we're just doing some VOD review for the character we want to play. The teleport's pretty slow, but can definitely catch people off guard if they don't expect it. It's one of those things you have to be cheeky on. This is not playing now, though. Honestly. Go down. Seriously? Hold up. I don't get it. Memory. Let me just restart Firefox, I guess. When in doubt, Firefox is probably just having some issues. Okay. Restarted. Oh, just block. Just block. Probably YouTube trying to fight against your ad block. Probably. I'm trying to check my internet now too. It's spiking a little. But I'm not dropping frames on... If I just... Can I change a browser real fast? What if I just try a different browser? Yeah. What if... Okay, first off, let's cut this out. And then we're gonna try a different browser. We're troubleshooting now.
Actually police Yuzu all that well.
Yeah.
Especially if you...
Okay. Why? Rice, I trusted you. I can't believe you're an industry plant. Wait. That's like the only thing I'm planning going to this year after Slashback, and exclusively because I know a bunch of Pacific Northwest Granblers. Oh, the event just block. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, hold up. Why is it autoing 144p? Ain't no way I am 144p right now. Hi. What's up, brother? Yeah, okay, brother. Hold up. Hold the phone, brother. You've said enough. Hi. Might just be YouTube shitting itself, honestly. Honestly. I wouldn't be surprised. Yeah, like, honestly, I don't get it. I'm trying to see what's happening on this end. I'm checking everything else, and everything is telling me it's not my fault.
Okay.
And, I don't know, YouTube had a moment. Smile. YouTube just had a moment. Anyway, we're back. Let's put my music back on. There we go. We're good now, we're good. YouTube had a moment, we're back. Anyway, let me read the chat because I got distracted. Try turning it off and on again, true. Firefox daily seizures, honestly. I can't believe you're an industry plant, telling people to turn off their ad block. I had no other options. My... Yeah.
Yeah, you're getting hit here, so...
This is the combo from before. And then he does the cash out, so we can skip ahead here.
It's not like bad, but like, you know,
There we go.
it's Rick Yuzu, right?
Yeah.
Like,
Come on, go back to Yuzu.
Rick was like, I'll play fish until I'm in losers, and then
Yeah, that's quite possible. I think I heard Rick saying fish all the way, but like that could have been true before, like.
Tempted
before
to
losers
empty
before
jump.
top 8.
maybe he just wanted to play Yuzu into Thousand Force.
Yeah, that's true too. Some nice phone on presser. Dash up 2A.
Got the 2A feet.
Alright, knockdown. What do we do now?
2A.
2A.
When in doubt, 2A. Are you kidding me? Dude. One day I say I want to do VOD stuff. You gotta be kidding me. 480? Why are we having issues? There we go. Unrelated, Tokon making some changes based on feedback and they're showing them off. Surprised. Actually listening. Wow. 421B.
That's a 40 frame cross-up, come on. I mean, this is just, you know, it's
Yeah, the ability to use his ability to follow up is something I even if I'm not hitting optimal combos for now, what I can practice for combo theory is the concept of like following up on my moves, right? Like going from this point, yeah, the 421B into like the bounce on that 236B. There's enough time to get a follow up there with a 421A, right? Or I think that was a 421B because of that distance. But the main thing that I can take away from that for Yuzu gameplay is if I'm getting those far hits into 236C confirms, I can do like a teleport after. It looks like it was like a buffered teleport, which is fine. it looked like the window was tight, but if I do it, it's like a guaranteed, almost like a guaranteed corner to corner, right? The 11 combos be longer, super's no longer wall break, assist system is being opened up, and swatting characters is faster. But it looks like they're sticking to a design in the game as a 1v1 with assists, and you can tag out if you want. Which makes me a lot more interested. What do you mean tag out if you want? That's confusing. I'm not a tag fighter player, so I don't know what you mean by tag out if you want. Isn't that essentially a tag fighter anyway at that point? There's not a real incentive to tag outside of just having a different character on the screen. It's 4v war, but there's only one health bar. Since your team has one health bar, it is effectively the same. Wouldn't the incentive to be to just play a stronger character to whatever's on the screen at that point? Like, let's say you had, I don't know, Spider-Man and Ghost Rider, and you had Spider-Man on screen, and Spider-Man has a worse time against the opponent than Ghost Rider. Wouldn't the incentive to just be put Ghost Rider on the screen and like a tag at that point? Even if it's a if you want, wouldn't that be the incentive? Yes? That is like the main incentive. Could be, but that's something I think works better for learning the game. Okay. I'll give it an honest look then, because I'm not entirely sure how that's gonna work out. I only really learn other characters once I'm cozy with the game. No, I feel ya. I feel ya. I'm very much the kind of guy that likes to learn one character, maybe two at first, and then that's when I start branching out. Once I got my bearings, so to speak. Once I have my bearings, I agree with you. I like having that. Greg Ryder. Greg Ryder, indeed. Catch me on an ATV instead of a motorcycle, though. I think it'll be like a fun assist fighter. So kind of like Hololive Showdown at that point, like if we're talking like assists, where it's not like they tag in, but they, you know, you still have moves that assist you. So there's like a lot going on. You could swap to a character that has stronger Oki on knockdowns and play the stronger neutral character in neutral. Yeah, so it's like Oki for the corner, neutral for the mid-screen, that sort of thing. Greg Ryder, played by Nicholas Grage. 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 Okay. Was there like a trailer on this, or was this only like Twitter stuff? Now you got me curious. Hold up, let's go look it up. Marvel Toke on Twitter. I bet you it's like a Twitter post minimum. Voice of Spider-Man. Oh, there was a video. Cool. Following some of your feedback and to improve game tempo, we have changed the member switch animation from 30 frames to 20 frames, allowing for a smoother transition to the next character when tagging. Watch the full recap here. Oh, magic. I want to say I was on their official YouTube channel, but I could not find their channel. When in doubt, go to their Twitter and look for the... Yeah, when in doubt, go to their Twitter and find the, whatchamacallit? This instead. Okay. I think there's some real incentives to learn at least a few and learn routes that I don't think it'll require for. It's more like the assists, I guess. Did you ever play the Grega Man games? I got that, I got that Mega Man Battle Network Legacy Collection Volume 1 and 2 on here. You know it, fam. But, real talk, yeah. I like the OG Mega Man games. I like the Battle Network stuff. They're cool. They're pretty cool. I just bought One Step from Eden today too. One Step from Eden went on sale today, so I played it for like a little bit before stream just to test it, but yeah, 4 minutes just to get used to the system. But it seems pretty cool. I'm probably gonna. You know what's funny about this game is I feel like this sort of game that's like a Battle Network game, I could actually practice my hitbox on. I could practice using hitbox movement on. Because of like, yeah, it says I have the hitbox connected right now, or the leverless right now. I could probably like practice movement on it just by like getting used to it. That would be good practice, unironically, because I do need to like speed run getting the muscle memory. A lot of the characters feel very samey in the beta though. Apparently they changed it a bit, so maybe I'll like it more. Hopefully it expands, especially for like a Marvel game. There's so much to like do for different characters, right? Gregaman Sheeple Network, true. Greg reminds me of the SFXT Mega Man. What's that? SFXT Mega Man. The Star Force collection is about to drop. Wait. Excuse. Hi, how are you? I'm doing good. What am I getting compared to? Yeah, you just like me for real, for real. You just like me for real, for real. I'm doing good though, the goat. We're chilling tonight. We're chilling. I was doing some Yuzu like VOD review stuff, but now we got a little distracted. Street Fighter X Tekken had bad box art Mega Man as a gag character. Yeah, I see. It's Mega Man 1 American Network design. Yeah. Trade. What? I don't know what that means. That is yeah. We're gonna remove you on that one. Users' messages will be hidden. Thank you. No, none of that, please. The problem was when they revealed this character, they had just announced the cancellation. It was essentially Mega Man Maker. Ooh, people were not having a good time then. That was not having a good time. So, bad timing. That's unfortunate. Street Fighter Tekken already had an awful rep for on-disc DLC. On-disc DLC? That's weird. And then that happening, yeah. People want Mega Man Maker and Zelda Maker. That would... is that like Mario Maker or whatever it is, but like Mega Man? Because Mario Maker was the, yeah, just making stuff, so it'd be like the equivalent of that. They sort of had Mega Man Maker, actually. Sort of. It seems like it exists. And then that happening, though. For MM1, at least, the PSP game had a level editor. I see. It just didn't really proliferate. Yeah, past 2017. People want Mega Man Maker and Zelda Maker. Ooh, Zelda Maker would be interesting, too. The PSP had a level editor, and Mega Man Power Up was rad. So yeah, it's like one of those, I'll admit, it's like one of those series that didn't really follow beyond, when I was young. I did not follow it beyond being young, so it's like kind of just newish to me.
Out of the way.
Out of the way. 20 frames for, yeah, 20 frames for tagging, pretty good. Cancel attack to trigger non-rush assists. Like Oki? Yeah, just for Oki.
I've got this.
It's not gonna be immediately in their face, right?
Got this.
I don't know what rush assists are. I'm presuming stuff that like gets in your face. Either that or like it like instantly is active is my guess.
Here I go. All right.
Oh, ground assist while airborne.
I'm here.
Ground assists while airborne. Super skills no longer cause wall break. Oh, no wall break. Wait, this game's gonna have wall break? Eh. Full knockdown state post wall break. Ooh, I don't know how I feel about wall break. I'm gonna be real with you. The Oki on that, yeah, especially since it's just confirmed that's gonna be like a hard knockdown. That's gonna be like insane. That could be insane Oki, right? Link attacks no longer trigger on whiff. Okay, wait, wait. Link attacks no longer trigger on whiff. That's actually like we're getting one change I'm kind of like really excited about, and then like one change I'm very not excited about. Yeah, 2B. It's like, yeah, not having the trigger on whiff, so we don't have 2B or Dragon Ball Fighter whiffing. Yeah, that being out is really good, but then like right before it, we're talking about the hard, like full knockdown state post wall break. Like, not a big fan of this because I don't like the concept of wall breaking, but oh well, I guess, because I am pretty excited about not link attacks on whiff. Yeah, what if we don't? And for the they're based. It's like, yeah, it's like a really good decision right after what I think is a potentially a bad decision. Reduced aerial combo limit consumption, more juggling. Okay. KO.
Let's keep this up.
Don't like wall break stage transitions and Strive, Greg. Yeah, no, I don't like it. No. That Spidey voice spectacular. Don't you love it when neutral resets? Like, I don't like wall breaking as a concept, no. If you're stuck in the corner, you're stuck in the corner, right? That's just kind of like fighting games. The wall break to like try and reset it, even if you get the compensation of having like hard knockdown, it just conceptually, I just don't want it in the first place. That sort of thing. It didn't matter in Strive because you were dead anyway. Yeah, honestly, like Strive damage was Strive damage, so you didn't really think about it. But like, if we don't have Strive damage for like 2-tapping, kind of a big deal now. Gold Lewis meta for, yeah, surviving hits. Why? YouTube is just not cooperating today. I don't get it. Maybe I can try like YouTube music. Here, we can try the YouTube music route instead. See if that like plays it better. Apparently I need to ration my bandwidth today, so we're going to YouTube music.
What is love? Baby, don't hurt me.
Okay. Oh, why not? Asuka is still one of the characters ever designed. I think Tokon wall breaks might be super degen because it's Strive mix, but now with assists. That's like my main immediate concern seeing it, yeah. Like, the whole point of wall breaking as like the initial thing was to try and like get people out of the corner, so like newer players could like not feel oppressed in the corner, so to speak. But then we replace it with something that kind of like does that but worse. Like, okay, you're not stuck in the corner anymore, but you eat this hard knockdown setup where you have to guess for your life anyway, same thing. I like that he has both the highest and lowest effective health by a wide margin. Oh, the highest and lowest, that's weird. Yeah, we're gonna have real mix-ups mid-screen. Yeah, honestly, it's not even like a safe jump, it's like real oaky. Safe air dash says, haha, the neutral reset. Yeah. The song makes me want to drink a wine cooler over by the pool. It does sound pretty nice right now. It doesn't bother me as much as Strive because there is a positive bonus at least. I guess it's a step in the right direction, but ultimately this direction is not the one I'd want to go in the first place. It feels like a weird forced thing. Eat this hard knockdown, but it's a 4-way mix. Yeah, exactly, 4-way mix. Get people out of the corner, but you lost half your HP from 3 hits. You're losing half your HP, and you're in a guess for game scenario anyway with Oki, so it's like, whatever. Asuka's defense is higher than any of the heavies, while he has a unique resource lower than Chips, but he doesn't. Weird. Fuzzy navel. Fuzzy navel. I hate positive, negative bonus in gear. Is that like a guilty gear thing? I thought that was a Strive thing. I'm gonna be real. I have not played much of Exerd, and anytime I spent on Exerd was like, yeah, 3 hours. I'm pretty sure I just spent the entire time in the lab, like for like trying characters that day. So it wasn't even what I was doing. Negative's always been in gear and BlazBlue and even P4A. I'm not paying attention then. Negative is just in most Arxis games. Oh, okay. What it does and how fast or slow it triggers varies. Okay, it's game to game, but it exists. That's the thing. I don't like games that tell you that you aren't allowed to back up. If I want to run away, let me. I kind of appreciate if there's one thing I will say about Granblue is that not having a negative effect lets you play way slower, right? Effectively, right? Like, there are some matchups in Granblue where I want to play slow and like methodical, right? So if I don't get to play methodically, it kind of sucks because I'm like, oh, you have to move or you're gonna get put in a lost state. Like, come on, man. What's up, man? What's up, Trenton? How you doing? Cowardice can save one's life. It's not even cowardice, it's just like not overextending. Like, for playing a Neela, sometimes the best move is just simply not overextend and just take your time. Just walking at someone is unironically way more value than running someone down with a Neela. I do have to agree that I'd rather play a game that incentivizes you to play aggressive than punish you for not. Like, yeah, incentives are one thing. It's like, okay, you gain a lot by playing on the front foot, but being punished for, like, not doing so is kind of, like, sucks. Like, here, I'll throw you a bone with Grand Blue. 6XL, like, is a very good button, and you're incentivized to press it, but it's like, you're not punished for not pressing the 6XL button. There are some instances where it's better to use it than most would give credit, but, you know, I can exist outside of the 6XL land, and it works. As funny as it is to say. But I'm not being punished because I decided to use far medium instead of 6XL, right? It's even better in some scenarios for Anila's sake. Being punished by system mechanics for letting the opponent play is crazy to me. It's a really odd choice, yeah. Nothing much, just lost a family member. My condolences, man. I hope you're doing well after that. I just realized the Euro dance is coming from your stream, not my music. Yeah, this is my music. This is the mix I found on YouTube Music. Yeah, welcome to YouTube Music because yeah, regular YouTube is not playing my stuff regularly. I'm gonna have to stream the music over here. Welcome to the mix. Negative never triggers for blocking and being stuck on the defensive. But even then, it's like if you want to play the neutral game defensively and not like force the opponent to like step into you, right? That sort of thing. Risk does though. Risk? Oh yeah, Risk on block, to be fair. I have these songs in my own playlist. Got a similar music taste. Though to be fair, I didn't explicitly look up Eurodance. It just kind of like popped up when I was looking for mixes, and I'm down for it. It's pretty funny though. You got that 90s Euro dance. I don't mind guard break systems as much depending on the games. Risk is a weird one. Yeah. I want a two-step with a wine cooler over the pool. Fuzzy navel. Don't go crazy on a Thursday. You're one day from Friday and being able to let loose. You can let loose on Friday. I don't mind COTWs because it only comes up in Burnout. You can just guard. Real.
You're listening, George Reynolds.
George Reynolds. The perfect guard. Ah. I see, I see. It's like these different implementations of it. KOF guard break is kind of DJing because there's so many ways to force it in 15. I have no idea what 15 looks like, I'm gonna be real. I think games should reward you for blocking, letting the opponent play, like in Uni. That is one of the main things I like about Uni, where you do have a real incentive to block at times and not just like get mashed, or like not just randomly mash. It's a lot more focused on your offense for it, right? Unless you're playing Yuzu, then who cares about grid? Smile. Who cares about grid? We're playing Yuzu. I'm gonna just do my thing. Greg, do you ever have one of those mouth flight things? Mouth flight. Don't think so. No. I never did that, nah. If K has meter, he can force guard break into a combo for like 1.5 bar. He's not the only one. I don't know what 1.5 bar means, and I'm presuming that's a really good value trade-off. I'm presuming that's a really good value trade-off, right?
I mean, this is just, you know, it's a boomer versus boomer matchup. Like, all bets are off the table here.
Ooh, 421A. That was a 421B, I believe.
You're not dead though.
No, I'm more terrible.
Oh, there's some shit. If I recall right, King of Fighters 15, you can hold up to 5 bars a meter and X moves take half. Yeah, so 1.5 is pretty valuable at that point. Where 1 would be 200% and 200% in uni. What the heck? That's a weird trade-off. Hi, what's up, GA? Twitch, Fortnite, Roblox. What's up? Yo, what's up as well, Slingshot? Hope you had a fun day at school. Or I guess you're getting ready for it with your current timeline. Current time table, or yeah, time zone, not timeline. X moves are half, and you can hold 3 on your first, 4 on your second, 5th on your third. Interesting. That's like a weird ratio. I'm not immediately wrapping my head around it. Twitch, Fortnite, Roblox goes hard. It goes so hard. The YouTube names go so hard sometimes, I'm gonna be real. I have no school for 2 days. Nice. And to get to the holidays, I'm presuming. Holidays or just the weekend, either way. No school. Party. It's time to party. You can build 2 bars around easily if you aren't spending too much. I see, okay. I do want to start getting into KOF 15, but it's literally just to play Isla. I mean, if you're enjoying City of the Wolves, you might as well... I mean, you started just with City of the Wolves because you wanted to try Terry and Rock, right? That's only 2 people in comparison. Same thing. Probably try to play Leona, though. I think she's King of Fighters' high execution character. Ooh. Give it a shot. Give it a shot in high execution land. She's tough, but she's not that bad. Holy banger. Yeah, we got that Euro dance, baby. I want to play. Time to play, then, yeah. You got 2 days to do your thing. I'll play any game that I can goon at. So real. I mean, that's real. I can't even deny it. That's just real. Combo structure is really different in King of Fighters compared to City of the Wolves. Oh, really? I thought it would be the same-ish. Because, I don't know. I thought it was the same franchise. I know it's like 2 separate games. But in my head, it's like BlazBlue and Guilty Gear. Leona is weird because she's a charged character with some tricky timings. Timings aren't too bad, to be honest, but yeah, it does throw off your initial incentive, right? Just get used to it. I'm having a good day, I'm vibing. Best way to do it. Got 2 days to do whatever you want. Great start to your morning, hopefully. It's like heavy normal cancels into command normals with alternate properties because you canceled it. It's like a heavy normal cancel into a command normal with alternate properties because you canceled into it instead of being raw. You can cancel that command normal into a special as well. Interesting. Yeah, that's an interesting structure. I play Stellar Blade and I hate Souls games. Yeah, Souls games, you kind of have to like honestly, Souls games are a little ugly. Kind of intentionally so because, you know, of the storyline, but they're definitely not immediately attractive on looks. Like, especially when you get to the character creator and some of the gremlins you can make in that game. Like, for your character creation, you can play it. I'm gonna play Roblox. You wanna play with me? I've never got into Roblox. I'm gonna be a real slingshot. It's all you. Enjoy your Roblox, though. It's a fun little website to be on. Cancel that command normal and specials, and I think it has specials canceling into super. That's a long combo string, yeah. Really long combos for cashing out. The main thing IMO that makes KOF difficult is that you gotta be quite fast on your inputs a few times, where there's also not a Gatling game, it has links instead. Oh, so it's like a tighter link. Yeah, it's tighter connecting in general. So, yeah, I'm like... I'm trying to imagine it, yeah. That is, no Gatling, just doing your thing. Ooh. It's like old school at that point. Most characters in KOF link X moves into X moves. Yeah, the X move into X move is what I know. I love the Souls games. I like 1 and 2. Yeah. They're definitely iconic. Light typically chain into other lights. Link or cancel. I got no friends? Well, I'm a little old to be on Roblox personally, Slingshot, but I feel like if you go on Roblox, I'm sure you'll find some people that want to play, right? Just go on certain game modes and go find the people that want to play the game mode, right? That sort of thing. It's not too hard. A lot of people on the internet. Elden Ring with rollback PvP is super fun. Oh yeah, like proper rollback would be interesting. I tried it for a bit on release and it was like, it felt like a little laggy at times. Rollback PvP would, that sounds fun now. They're fairly forgiving because KOF has a very big hold buffer. If you do 214 AC and input 623C early but hold C, it'll come out as fast as possible. 214 AC and then input. That's a really lenient system, yeah. That's a really lenient. It also requires you to learn 3 characters. Oof. Hey, found my friend? Good stuff, Slingshot? Yeah, got plenty of people to play with. Your first 2 didn't require much meter generally, so you don't need anything special crazy on them. 15 is really easy to learn relatively. It's really easy to learn relatively, it's just whatever, how difficult you want to make it then. In that case, going for like Isla or Leona, I believe. Elden Ring's seamless co-op mod basically has rollback quality connection. I haven't played since they implemented. I have a weird thing with Souls games where I'll play them to like the halfway point when they release or whenever I get it, and then I don't touch it for 3 to 5 years, and then I finish it after those 5 years. I don't know why I do that. It's been pretty consistent at this point. And I got like another year or so until I can finish Elden Ring at this point. So I never really played the rollback or the seamless co-op. I never got into it. I've been told that Iori is a good, your dog can play him and put him anywhere. When in doubt, we love easy characters, especially for like needing 3 characters. You should if you want to get good. Every character has their fair share of tech. It takes a lot. Night Ring, dog ahead, try finger. Yeah, honestly, I think like half of the appeal of playing later on is having a lot less messages on the ground, I won't lie. Say what you will about the message system on the ground. I like it a lot better when it's people not trying to farm Reddit karma off of it, to be honest with you. Learn a safe jump off of hard knockdown, otherwise you really don't need a lot. There's very little character matchup labbing requirements. If you learn how to fight against Chris, you'll play against him similarly with most of the cast. Amazing. I believe the running joke is having a pocket Iori comes with your passport in South America. Everyone got a pocket soul bad guy, and apparently in South America, everyone has a pocket Iori. 10 out of 10. But that's not fun grind tech. Some people are in it for the grind, the tech. Some people just want a certain baseline to play the video game, right? I'm not too big on the tech side myself, I'm gonna be real. That's why I enjoy Yuzu less because of like it being tech, but her baseline is so high to like get into, right? Like she has little caveats to learn, but the main thing is the execution barrier, not the how much tech can I grind. Like figure out. I'm definitely in the camp of I'm more interested in execution than tech. So I can relate to the sheep position here. I learned safe jumps for all of the cast and a few others. I love King of Fighters tech, but you really don't need it. I just jab people who are hopping and then apply pressure. I guess, yeah, just filtering the majority of people at that point, right? If I can't spend 1,000+ hours in the lab, the character is worthless for me. I need to be able to play offline too. I can relate to the offline thing, but it's like, yeah, very different play styles at this point. Like, unironically, just different play styles and interests. I can see myself in the lab for 1,000 hours to practice my execution. I really can. Just like practicing things back to back and like making sure that I'm ready to handle any execution, right? But going into like the lab to just find stuff that isn't like, okay, I got hit by this move, how do I handle it? Anything beyond that where it's like, I want to try and find a cool setup, that's not me. Like, I gotta be real with you, that's not me at all. Angel's right there. Well, Chris plays Batista in Uni 2 Land to give you a perspective sheet. Yeah, the sheep or the Batista perspective where there's a lot to figure out, I'm sure.
Puro Dance Show.
I'm the world's laziest Angel player.
Here's my key, philosophy. A freak like me.
Yeah, this playlist is down. I'm down for it. Ugh, it's just tech at some point. Tech is tech. I'll figure it out if I need to. Just mess around with it, but man, relax. I am not the tech grinder.
Take your time.
Okay, we can get back to the Yuzu gameplay. From what I understand, Angel is just playing a different game. Angel's playing Angel and not playing King of Fighters, I guess. Angel is like Gridnir, and then I'll learn the strong combos, but I don't actually care to really super develop new things. Maybe out of necessity, right? Out of necessity because you're getting nerfed 500 million times. But just for the sake of it, I'm good. She's just Rekka Variations, the character. Yeah, BC'd. Yeah, Rekka Variations. How about Brave counter? Have you considered that? She is very King of Fighters. She just has really weird stances. I guess for Rekka, for, yeah, different things. I know there's that one character in Tekken that has like 80 million. There's like 80 million stances in that one Tekken character, right? And knowing how to combo it all. That sort of thing.
A freak like me just needs infinity.
I think she just has the one stance but has a ton of moves tied to it. How many moves can you have tied to it? How many buttons do you have? If you only have one move and it branches out, how many buttons do you have in that game, man? Like if Grand Blue is a 4-button setup, how many buttons does King of Fighters have at that point? 6? 8? Tekken just has a lot of moves in general. Yeah, Tekken is like probably like the biggest exception on move list, right? But even like within the Tekken land, that stance character has like a bunch of stances or cancels. Like if you try to do a GCCD, which is the King of Fighters Brave counter, she can 5 AB during Unchained and it dodges for free. She has a proper bait. Sign me up. Sign me up. For that alone, sign me up. 4 buttons, but it has buttons and directions. Oh, so command normals basically at that point. So like 6A, 6A, 6B. That sort of thing, okay. So that's how they branch it out. Yeah, especially with the way you described the Link Kings. Okay, that makes more sense, okay. I was trying to like, yeah, square it in my head. The thing I like so much with Batista is that there is so much stuff you can do, and you can tell different Batista players apart by just looking at gameplay, by stuff they go for and such, instead of the this works. For the sake of standing out, I can see it, yeah. It's just an interesting thing to value, right? Because when I think about my character, my initial thing isn't how do I stand out on her or what do I value. I'm definitely just thinking about, oh cool, I like this character, how do I play her, right? I know some people that want to stand out in that sense too, and it's interesting to see. I just I can't really relate. I've never like really cared about standing out personally. It's a very interesting perspective to me. I just do my thing. I'm content to do my thing, and if I stand out, that's more of a personality thing, not really a character expression thing. Character expression in that regard, if anything, my ideal for like the characters I play isn't so much character expression, it is so much as can I push that I have an ideal playstyle of it in my head. Can I live up to that ideal playstyle? Like, for the sake of like Anila plays mostly the same, right? She's a basic Shoto woman, but I have like an image of how she can play, and I'm more concerned about it's like I'm very interested in like playing to that ideal and seeing if I can live up to that ideal. not so much the character expression of it, right? The character expression is a whole different area for me. I'll explain Angel as fast as possible. She has Unchained stance. When you can enter Unchained, you can do 8-6-4, be the punch or kick. You can follow that up with some other follow-ups as long as it doesn't have the same direction. A button, no P to P, K to K, and no 8P to 8K, but 8K to 6P is fine. It's an interesting way to link it. I love Wall because he has the big grabbies. Yeah, just big punch. Big punch into throw you against the wall. Big boom. The large, meaty grippers. It's the, you can never learn to fight the character, you need to learn to fight the player. Yeah, it's like player matchup at that point, which is kind of like, I can't relate. I'm gonna be real, yeah. Player matchup is fine, but like, the character forcing that at that point kind of, I don't know. This is my Asian side popping up, to be real with you. The individualized characterization really doesn't bother me, or it doesn't really pull me in. It's very funny to say out loud as a streamer man, but it is the truth. I want to reach the ideal of the character, not so much the freedom to express myself to that extent. I see an ideal, I want that ideal. Tekken has a million of things, 4 buttons, combined buttons, strings, hold and release, X button, while running, while rising, while standing, while crouching. She can twirl out of that 4, 5, 6 AB out of that. Then after any Unchained normal or twirl, she can do an ender, any of those enders, and then stances on top of all the stuff for Tekken. Amazing. Rat Jam. What's up, Landvane? And they also have on the unorthodox motion inputs as well, something return to neutral. I'm too white, I need to be carried by a top tier. Nonsense. Be the mid-tier white man you knew you could be. Join me in mid-tier Valhalla. Nothing's stopping you from picking up the mid-tier. Vegeta's top 3. I don't care what Japan says. Japan plays a different version of every fighting game ever, okay? Like, real talk. This holds up even in Uni 2 land. Japan does not play the same Uni 2 that NA plays. And it shows. Japan does not play the same. Grand Blue does not play the same Street Fighter, the same Tekken. No, they get Japanese versions, and it shows in their meta. It shows in their tier list. I don't care what Mr. Gamera says. Top 3 my butt. Top 3 my butt, Mr. Gamera. True, why aren't you winning? Piece of silica and got top 8. Be a low tier hero. I mean, I don't think it's impossible to get a top 8, right, as any character. It's just the consistency in which they're gonna happen. The consistency in which that can happen is ultimately what matters for, like, competitive settings, right? If you're just there to prove a point, then yeah, any low-tier hero go crazy. I wish they didn't ruin Tekken with 8-man. I was still looking forward to that game. They kind of already made Tekken 7 kind of but 8 was just too much. I felt like, from what I understand with Tekken, it kind of just went, like, off the rails at that point, right? Which I guess 8 games in, I guess 7 games in at that point, maybe they wanted to test with changing it up. I think Jita is good, but nowhere near top 3. I don't think she is as bad as people say, but I would put her in the position of like getting outvalued by everyone still. It's where I put old Anila, in that she had decent matchups or things going for her, it was just getting outvalued. Japan has point inflation. Not even point inflation, their playstyle is just so wildly different from the rest of the world, and it shows. And how they like, their culture leads to like a different playstyle in general. Like NA playing aggressive is not a coincidence, okay? Like NA being bullheaded and aggressive is kind of just part of the culture at that point. And it shows with what is valued in these lists. Now, there are some characters that are just objectively bad in like some of these lists, and they just get misappropriated, and that's kind of funny to see in real time. But like sometimes like what is valued is fun to see. JP Street Fighter is the same, they just complain less. I have to go look at. I was just throwing it in the bus. I know Grand Blue. I'll tell you right now, JP Grand Blue does not play NA Grand Blue. Okay, I won't speak on Street Fighter 6. I was kind of just doing the haha example for it. but it is definitely true in Grand Blue Land, where JP plays a much more nuanced game versus NA. You're basically encouraged to slam that 6XL button. Even the rest of Japan doesn't think of Jita that highly. I think it's just Gamera. Gamera lives in a different universe from the rest of us mere mortals, as per usual. With the exception of somehow overvaluing Manon and JP. Anything that forces a JP player to guess, right? Because Manon is the one that does the command grabs, I'm pretty sure. She's the other grappler type that's not Zangief, right? Or am I thinking of some other character? But if that is the command grab character, then yeah, makes sense. Gamero's the world's best Jita player. Yeah. Japan tends to rate characters based on tournament and locals performance as well, though. Jita definitely does not have that performance bias, is the thing. Jita does not have that tournament presence. Siegfried, which is like another Shoto, but like stronger baseline, has that better like performance. JP Grand Blue is what got, unironically, JP Grand Blue is what got Siegfried buffed. And the funny thing about Siegfried is that he's still like less powerful than some of these other characters in the game for like what he did get. He's just kind of like entering Super Shoto land. Tekken 8 Season 2 patch being the equivalent of we made 6XL with Punishable, god I wish, and removed hard knockdown from BC. Also now Seox is back to 16k, oh god. And Matera can fire anti-air arrows at the same time as her regular arrows, and oh god. And also Belial now has even more plus frames because he wasn't plus enough, oh man. And Soras can now guard break into a full combo. Okay, so the system mechanics got addressed. And hopefully better, but then they just decided to mess it up on the character side. That kind of sucks, yeah. I never run into Jitas online, same. I don't really play that much, but for like, I get more veins. I get more Vayne than I get Jita. I can't remember the last time I fought a Jita that wasn't Chives. I think it was Chives. Unironically, it was Chives. And I've been playing a bit more sparingly recently, so my number of matches is definitely lower, but still. It was probably like Chives, like unironically, when I was still playing Grand Blue on screen. I agree with the Gamera tier list because he put Henri bottom tier before he got nerfed. What is the agenda if we put Henri bottom tier in the JP list and then he gets nerfed? Like, at that point, they really just do not like Henri. There's no agenda posting on that. That's just a GG's, get out of here. Didn't help Tekken's case. Yeah. She is, yes. If one person keeps winning with a character, they'll say the character is strong. Something Grimnir. Except, Jita's not even winning. Gamera's the only one that has results on Jita in like the most recent 6 months. Like, there is no other Jita that I'm aware of on like a larger scale that is putting belt to ass to like get these sort of results, even online. Even online, right? That sort of thing. You kind of see the same in NA with Uni right now, where people have started to put Kuon higher and higher just because Shaylee's doing well. I guess so, but I mean, sometimes I just represent. Some people just don't know, right? I can't really speak on Uni, right? I'm not experienced enough in Uni to really speak, but like. This happened with, to give you a counterexample, Chris, Lowain, that is now considered a top 3 character. Whatchamacallit? Like the top 3 character, that sort of thing. What? Hold up. No, you're good. You're good, bro. No $10,000, I'm good. Anyway, I lost my train of thought. Counterpoint on that, Lowain, that is considered like a top 3 character in his peak, was considered mid-tier for the longest time, up until we had more people on NA start to play him more. And he didn't really get changed, but his like perception was definitely like misskewed because people were not talking about it. And his representation was like a bit different. Like his representation in NA was low, and we kind of like just did not, as a region, realize the strength of the character. But then people started playing him more and realized, oh crap, he is that strong. That sort of thing. I don't know if Kuwan's in that same state, but Lil Wayne went from a mid-tier character to a top-tier hero because of representation alone. And he was reasonably strong, he just didn't have people playing, right? So, in that case, I can't compare that to Kuwan, because again, I don't know how Kuwan's fared. I'm sure he's got nerfed at some point, right? So, hard to say. Lil Wayne was not nerfed in that case, he just was underrepresented at that point. Gamera tier list before nerfs, bottom 6 Henry. Gamera tier list after nerfs, he's mid-tier, I guess. Bro, the nerfs meaning he does better. I'm gonna bow out, gonna do the daily ZZD grind and go to the Ogre mission mode. Sounds good, Melon. Thanks for dropping by. Enjoy your daily grind and good luck with the missions. Hope you like Ogre. They don't realize you're literally in the middle of a move. Oh, I mean, it's just YouTube moment. Sometimes the YouTube chatters you have to be on top of. Hello, you like anime? Why profile of you anime? Yes, I like anime. We're playing the anime game. I've been growing up with anime entire life, Eris. We're just doing our thing now. Grimnir went from mid-tier to top tiers, people figuring him out too. Yeah, the Grimnir, like, I guess, like, on release, because he didn't have some of those buffs, but, like, at some point after, like, the initial top 5 nerfs, right? And then he got his, like, August stuff. People were still sleeping on him for the most part. I know there were, like, the dedicated Grimnirs, but, like, in general, people were not aware of Grimnir until, like, honestly, I think it was, like, Zane popping off for that, like, first year. Like, post-nerf, where the stuff started popping up. I remember the sentiment was, why play Grimnir when you can play Belial? And then people picked up Grimnir and kind of realized how cracked he is anyway. Ogre's kind of busted. Another Glottican clip. Kuwan was nerfed before. Okay, so yeah, it's a little different with Kuwan, because Lil Wayne was not nerfed in that case. He just, again, underrepresented.
They can cross up, but Red just decides not to, and it
Is it a kill?
keeps defensive.
Oh, nope. But the bomb, yeah. The bomb was already exploding. Yeah. I see the red, yeah, GG's. Because that Mika animation's so long. That's unfortunate. Kuwan was nerfed before, yeah. I don't really pay attention to big figure tier lists. In Street Fighter 6, Mai got nerfed and became top 1. Everyone make that make sense. I mean, that happened with Beatrix. Kind of happened with Beatrix even after her initial nerf. It's all about just relative strength, right? Well, shouldn't she already top 1 on those tier lists? I do remember when Mai dropped that people considered her mid-tier. I remember seeing people being excited and the initial impression was mid-tier. So then at some point, I don't really pay attention to Street Fighter 6 at most of the time. So like a couple months later, I look at it and then suddenly we got that. Why is the video below stretched? If you're looking, it is optimized for, whatchamacallit? This is for vertical streaming, right? The arena for the fighting game that I play is long enough that if I don't stretch it, you're basically not gonna see the majority of the gameplay. It's a little weird on the perspective, but, you know, vertical streaming moment for a YouTube side of things. It's just so you can, like, see everything over here, right? If I step all the way out here, the perspective is weird, but the majority of the gameplay is usually about this distance, so you'll still be able to see stuff. That's the general idea there, Airless. Her fireball is messed up. Her nerfs barely changed her, and the changes hit others more. So yeah, just relative strength still. Even if, like, when Beatrix got touched, she's still considered top 1. That's the logic. Mai can't even shimmy off of her throw anymore. She's definitely not top 1. No shimmies. My fireball is more screwed up than stuff you'd see in Blaze Blue. Apparently the fireball is strong enough to compensate for shimmying. So I don't know what to tell you. It's interesting perspectives. X-Fan go burr. What the? does that mean? What does it? The video below is not safe because the video is stretched. You're fine. Her fireball is like Lil Wayne missiles. Oh god. It's Lil Wayne missiles? Okay, that's all I needed to know. It's like Anji fireball, but good. Anji butterfly is good. Apparently, whatever you want to say, it's better than Anji butterfly, so GG's. I saw the video below, it was uncomfortable because of the stretch. I mean, at this point, I'll probably just do like a regular YouTube stream at this point instead of vertical streaming the way this is going. The stretch is a stretch, can't really help it. It is much better than Anji Butterfly, though. It's more like Lil Wayne clones that you can't hit, I guess. Lil Wayne clones that you can't hit. His bros, I mean, I'm guessing is what that means. The bros setup, but you can't, like, knock them out. Yeah, the funny thing about bros is they have very low fireball priority. It's very easy to knock him out of the bros if they don't do a proper setup. Yeah, okay. Hi, what's up, William? Hope you're doing good. After the first hit, you use YouTube Premium? Yep, I got YouTube Premium. After the first hit, it sets you up for strike throw, and then after the second hit, she's plus enough that she can strike throw again. Wait, after the first hit, it sets you up for strike throw, and then after the second hit, she's plus enough that she can strike throw again. Okay, so yeah, that's really messed up. Really locks you down and forces I guarantees multiple 50-50s. Yeah. Ooh, that's kind of rough. You can punch your fan out of the air. They also nerfed the set play on fan too. It's mostly just about like the risk reward on sending it. Even if there is counterplay, it is ultimately the thing about these sort of set play scenarios is like the value gained. Put 55 lemons on the screen. I'm good. Important question, are you a my player? We're about to find out. The counterplay to fan is way riskier than actually running the fan mix, yeah. Battery, phone, me, your POV 48%. I don't know how to tell you that. Down players spotted. Oh no, oh no. I'm kidding, by the way. Don't call me that. I'm gonna call you Aleph. Aleph, then? Okay. How do you live stream? Will it not let me live when I have enough? You have to have a program set up to actually connect to your live stream. Like in this case, I have OBS, right? You connect to OBS, and then that's the program that'll actually let you connect to like the go live button on YouTube for you. If I didn't play her, then I wouldn't know what I was talking about, though, right? I'm on a phone. Okay, yeah, phone. I'm gonna be real. I could not tell you how to do it on a phone. I'm on a computer setup. I don't do phone stuff. I have it set up so it shows on the phone, but I'm running it on my computer over here. Dun dun dun, I want it now. The joke is that everyone always thinks their own character is honest and hardworking, and everyone else's is broken. Yeah, Buffanila, she needs Delta Clock. Usually chatting here takes a long time to read, but now when you're near it, it's read faster. It's not too bad. Keeping up with the chat messages is pretty simple. We're kind of just chilling tonight. I tend to gravitate towards broken top tiers. You know what's funny, Sheep, is that I choose characters based on how cool they look to me. And I have not ended on like a top, I haven't ended on a top tier in my entire life. I've always ended up on a a mid tier or a low tier. It's my luck so far. Same with the exception of Grand Blue with an asterisk, because I still do like Belial. True. I don't think Batista is honest at all. I do think she's very hardworking though. She has some really whack stuff, but I mean, setting it up and the execution is kind of like the trade-off, right? Is the game crashed? Oh no, this is just a YouTube video. We were doing a going over gameplay to discuss how to play the character I want to play more, but we ended up just talking more. We're just chilling now. I play characters that feel cool to play, and that tends to mean they have good tools. Usually having good tools. I'll admit, I judge on looks first. I very much judge on looks than gameplay first. So, for better or for worse, going off of the looks versus the tools kind of is like a mixed bag, right? Maybe you get lucky and you find a cool and good character. Like in the case of Belial, right? Belial's a cool and strong character, but usually not what happens. I play characters, oh yeah, I already read that. I mostly main Jita, who's like the mid-tier Shoto. The mid-tier Shoto. Even then, she basically has Fireball, Drive Rush in a game without Drive Rush. That is one of her advantages. I mostly main Jita. Oh yeah, if you don't have an answer to charge heavy Fireball, neutral's over, and Jita's in your face now. We're running pressure. Why do you not play the YouTube video? Just talking, right? A lot of stuff going on, and I'm just looking in the chat while we're talking. When I play the video, it's because I want to be focused on what's happening, and I've been taking notes, right? I got my notebook right here for actual like stuff I want to take away from the video. So if the chat slows down, I'm down to like get back into reading it. But you know, we're popping off here. I mean, for Uni, you've hit both Wagner and Yuzu. I'd say they're both high tier, but not top tier, but top 10, yeah. I was told Wagner was mid tier, so I don't know if that was downplay or not. It doesn't feel like she was mid tier, but she was very basic on execution, but she didn't feel mid tier. But that's what I was told, so I can't contest it, right? I couldn't contest that. Yuzu definitely in the not. She's strong, but like, you know, not top 5 right now, right? That for sure. I main protagonist because I'm lazy and boring. We love protagonists. I'm from Indonesia. Where are you from? I'm in the United States. Yeah, I'm from the United States. So yeah, we're quite far apart, opposite sides of the world, even, right? Yeah, it's the evening for me right now. I think it would be like the next day for you, the March 6th. I've been playing both Terry and Rock and COTW. That's downplay. Ragnar is really strong. I got downplayed in the Discord then, man. I got downplayed by the people in the Discord, so you know, Discord moment. Whatever. She felt strong. I've been stunlocked. Miss Kitty Paws. What we got? What is Miss Kitty Paws got for us? Do you guys like my new pet fish? It's a corn dog. Freaking epic corn dog, yeah. You think you're better off alone now. I don't know anything about the COTW meta, so I don't know if I picked a high or mid tier. You'll find out after about 100 or so hours, right? Wagner's held back by the not many players. I guess so. And she fundamentally feels simple to play, right? Like, her choices are not that complex in how she wants to do stuff. So I'd imagine her biggest hang-up is opening up good players, right? Obviously, she has some stuff that can be a little BS. It feels like the uni specials, everyone has a little BS, but relatively, it's probably harder to open up people, right, by uni standards. I'm good at English, but people out there don't know I'm from Indonesia. I mean, you ended up speaking it earlier, right? So, kind of a hint there. Never had a tub dog, Greg? I can't say I have, nah. I have corn dogs in the freezer to air fry, but I haven't had it in the tub, I'll tell you that much. I can't imagine Rock or Taylor are below solid middle of the road, though. They have way too many tools. Yeah, it's like the litmus for Shotos, right? How many tools they can have. If they have like a lot of tools, it's actually probably like a guaranteed high tier. I can't... You know me from Indonesia? No, but you spoke the language, so I wouldn't say Indonesia specifically. I wouldn't say Indonesia specifically, but I figured it was somewhere in that region. Hello, I just picked up Uni 2. I chose Ogre as my main. Is that a good pick? Ogre is incredibly strong right now. If you like Ogre, you made a very solid choice. He's got like, yeah, his bomb stuff is not too hard to do, and it's very strong to play on. So you had like a really good choice, yeah. It's also the same thing that as the other top tiers already do. Wait, she already does the same thing as other top tiers, but they just do it better. So people sleep on Wagner. You know, that sounds like Anila. That sounds like Anila in Grand Blue. So yeah. I can relate. Okay, that makes more sense though. Relatively, she gets outclassed, but like in a vacuum, her kit is definitely strong, right? That makes more sense. Especially for a game like Uni 2, the population isn't that high, so I'm not very surprised this happens, right? It does make sense for these kind of characters to go under the radar. Like if the top, it's the kind of character, if like the top characters are ever nerfed, she's immediately on the next like tier on that alone, right? If they got like significant nerfs. I don't know anything about COTW, but I've never seen anyone pick Rock. Oh, you found the world's first Rock player in chat, low life. Ogie. Ogre is cool, therefore yes. Ogre has a lot of swagger. He's really cool, but he's also incredibly strong. So it's a safe pick for you if you're worried about like character strength. You're investing into a good character, so don't worry about it. You see the YouTube account next to my face? I'm looking on like a different thing altogether here, so I'm not really looking at profile pictures. I'm kind of just reading chat in my OBS thing. I picked Ogre because he's similar to Azrael from BBCF. I don't know how much he like correlates, but like in terms of like Azrael specifically, he's got the cool looks, but still a strong character, right? I'm flexible with character visuals with some exceptions. I don't like Vera and Nier because their vibe is icky, and I don't like Kukuri because he's a serial killer. No Vera? Shame for shame. I love him crazy. But yeah, understandable. It's not everyone's jazz. He's pretty different. No one really plays like Azrael, but he's solid. Yeah, like, he's not gonna be the same play style if that's like your main thing, but for the same swagger looks to him, definitely cool, right? Anyhow, dapped in while I was eating, but now it's time to video games. Catch you later, gamers. Sounds good, Chives. Enjoy your video games. Thank you for dropping by, as always. I see. This is our language, English. Hello. I see. I don't know if it's auto-translating or not. Oh, it's not. Yeah, I'm just reading. Video James. We love Video James. The Video James man. You like people in Indonesia? I haven't really had the opportunity to talk to people from Indonesia too much, I'm gonna be real. Ever since I've been doing the YouTube streams instead of just Twitch streams, I've had a lot more people globally than just like within the United States or South America, Central America, that sort of thing. Jideo Baines. True and real. But on like character, like honestly, character visuals are like the #1 thing for me. I will stick through with a character I really like even if their playstyle is a little different than I normally would play, for the simple fact that I like their looks. Like Yuzu, I'm gonna be real, playing a character like Yuzu with high execution was not something I was planning on from the get-go, but I'm willing to put in the effort because I like how Yuzu looks. Straight up. Straight up and get chat. I won't deny it. I like the character. I like her, even with like doing Wagner in the beginning, because I picked her off looks and she's a lot simpler. Getting into like a high execution character was not on the cards, but I'm willing to make it work. At least try to make it work. I ain't got any like specific goals, right? I'm just here to play the video game. I really don't have any competitive goals, especially for like how old I am. The time investment, I'm just here to play the character, right? That sort of thing. I try a character and visuals first and end up going by playstyle after I've gone down the looks list. Yeah, exactly. Mark out the characters look cool, then look at their playstyles. You're dizzy looking at Indonesian? I'm just chilling. Not really dizzy. I'm just having a good time with the music. Usually don't play Eurodance, so it's a nice change of pace. To be fair, I bought Grand Blue because Anila is she. Exactly. I bought Grand Blue because Vera was Vera, and then I really got into Rising because Anila was she. Which is funny to say. I didn't really have a thing with Sheep beforehand, and then hated her when I got the game. Amazing. If they jiggle, I pick them. Real. True. The draft cannons are truly the best. The draft cannons cannot be understated. Quick question, when you're applying block pressure and a hit connects, how are you able to convert to a combo? And do you have a route in mind beforehand? It just depends on, like, are you able to convert to a combo? Yes, you typically are. Uni's combo system is very fluid. And the thing with Uni is that you just have, like, if you're gonna, like, force someone to block, you're just paying attention to what they're doing or what move you're on if you ever get that hit, right? Like, let's say you do a 5A, 5B, 5C combo, right? The way it routes in this game is that chances are, even if you get the hit on the 5A part, you can just normally route it into like the 5B, 5C sort of thing. There's some optimal things to do, but like the general combo structure is A, B, C, right? That sort of thing. There's a concept of rebeating where you can do CBA, like backwards, so to speak. But for the most part, like the general thing you'll get used to in the beginning is the ABC like sort of things, and then just like some specials, right? It's not too hard, especially if you played Blaze Blue. It really should not be too hard for you. It was a bigger jump. It was a bigger jump for me going from Grand Blue to this, but if you're going from Blaze Blue to this, it'll probably click faster for you. I'm gonna be completely real with you. But in that case, depending on like when you get the hit, you can change the routing to be optimal, right? And when you do get that hit, you're considering you are considering combos that can lead from the get-go. Like in the case of Yuzu here, I'll show you like my own list here. It doesn't have to be this in depth, but like depending on what you get the hit on, right? Depending on the hit you get like the different combos. And that also depends on like where you are in the screen sort of thing, but for like most characters, it's not gonna go this in depth. It's just conceptually, it's just whatever you get the hit on, you have different routings that you want to do, and different combos give you different results, right? That sort of thing. Like if you want a combo that gives you like a proper setup, you can do that with Oki. If you want to have like a proper, like just more damage combo, you can do that as well. There are multiple options, right? Here you use English songs while Indonesian songs is Sun. Here you use... Yeah, I mostly play English songs because born and raised learning English. I don't know Indonesian songs off the top of my head. Block pressure in general is kind of weird in Uni because you don't always want to do it because you give your opponent grid for it. Though it's not something to worry about in the start, but yeah. Like, yeah... That's like more later down the line, the meta game of it, but like starting out, just figuring stuff out where you don't even care about grid. Like further down the line, yeah, the grid system is something I'm coming to terms with. Like I'm no expert at Uni. I'll tell you this right now, I am no expert. I'm kind of in the same boat. I barely have like over 100 hours. Like I am new to like Uni in this case, right? I'm kind of in that same boat where I've had a lot of people help me, but like I'm no expert. Kind of just word of mouthing here. I'm from Grand Blue Land. I got like Grand Blue Land's where I've resided from and where I learned stuff. So I'm in that same learning boat for grid. But like starting out, we're not too worried about grid yet. Even right now, I'm not overly concerned about grid. It's something to start incorporating, but like, you know, not exactly there yet. Greg, I ate a big bag of McDonald's. Do you think I should run 7 miles? Only 7 after that point. Yeah, the downside about eating big is that you can't really, it's hard to work out big to compensate. Unfortunately, eating less and yeah, eating less is the best way to handle that, unfortunately, right? So the big old bag of McDonald's, you can mitigate it with 7 miles, but it ain't gonna be enough, right? Still getting used to the grid system? Yeah, me and you both. Let's change the song. There we go. It comes with time. Yeah, it comes with time. Do you rarely make live shorts? Do I normally stream shorts like this? Or are you talking about like videos? I've been streaming on YouTube more recently for like the past month. Yeah.
Undead0106 just followed.
Undead, thank you for the follow. Much appreciated, gamer. But I normally stream about 4 times a week, and I've just got into YouTube streaming in like the past month. Like the past month for YouTube, but I've been doing Twitch for like a year and a half now. Especially now that Twitch lets you like show chat on the screen from other platforms, I'm a lot more open to doing YouTube streaming as like a multi-streaming thing. That sort of thing. But yeah, YouTube stuff I'm relatively new to. Ideally, I'll have like 3 different streams for like the multi-stream on, right? And that'll be like my end game. We'll see what happens, right? Greg's not playing Slovenian folk songs. Nope. English songs, Euro. Unless you play versus someone that you can't open up at all, I wouldn't worry about grid. Yeah, for learning the game, it's most likely going to be fundamental mistakes as a player more so than system mechanics screwing you for like a long while. I'm still in the getting screwed by my own like gameplay realm. That's definitely like the end game of uni is the grid consideration once you're like solid enough as a player, but it's gonna be a while to get to that point. The song makes me want to eat a Big Mac over by the pool. How many Big Macs have you pounded tonight, little life? I was gonna say, you're making me want to go get a Big Mac. I'm more of a quarter pounder guy. When I go to McDonald's, but you're making me want that Big Mac now. But grid system is worth considering to like start learning it, but it's like not the biggest. It's not the biggest concern from the get-go. You will be fine if you focus on other stuff from the get-go. Learning your character, right? Damn. It's not funny, guys. What's not funny? But, Big Mac... Now I'm hungry. I had a big dinner and now I'm hungry again. Grid stuff, though, as well. Just learn your character first and foremost. Like, for Yuzu, I've been in the training mode learning combos, right? The baseline for Yuzu to, like, be competent is gonna take a second. Oh.
Sneak Uni just raided with 7 viewers.
Sneak, thank you for the raid. Hope you had fun today. Hi, Sneak. Yeah, what's up? Let me shout you out. Shout out Sneak if y'all haven't followed Sneak already. He's a cracked Kaguya and Izumi player. There you go. Thank you for the raid though. We were just talking about general uni stuff and learning. You also make the video a little shorter. It would depend on the ratios, but yeah. YouTube chat is weird. It's a new land to explore. It's the Wild West frontier to explore for streaming. Was good? Not much. We started this stream as doing some VOD review shenanigans. Yeah, here. I got some boxes in the back. Like you see where normally I'll have my table back there, but we're moving in like the next month or so. So I'm sore because I moved all this stuff into the boxes in like one night. So tonight's general game plan was talking about Yuzu shenanigans, and we were looking at like a Rurik game, but we've been talking, enjoying our night. Are there tech traps in uni? I don't know what a tech trap is, to be completely honest with you. Tech trap? The act of hitting someone trying to air tech during an air combo in an anime game. There is? Okay, there is. Oh, it's a good thing Sneak just came into the chat to answer that then, yeah. So tech trapping is very much a possibility, yeah. The timing can be thrown off. Out of state? Actually, about 25 minutes from our current location. Unironically, we're just going over the hill, low life. But the difference of going over that hill is about 80% less in price. As funny as that sounds. So, yeah, we're gonna take full advantage of that one. Not in the same way since you're invul until you touch the ground. You're invulnerable until you touch the ground. It's not as lenient as like a Blaze Blue one then.
The Dreadator, aka the I to the C to the E.
I to the C to the E.
The dance floor styling.
So apparently it exists though. Its actual implementation, I don't know. Yeah, that is definitely, yeah, worth looking into. It's the same way in my state. I would move into the city and pay $2,000 for an apartment. I'm glad we're in an era where being able to do computer work can be done from your computer at home and not in an office building 50 minutes out just because. I do appreciate being in the computer era for these sort of things. Like Hilda's entire thing is doing 50-50 vortex on you depending on how you tech, so if you keep doing the same wake up options, Hilda can read your wake up option and do the mix if they're right. From what I understand, like properly cycling option selects on the defense and handling that is like the end game of uni, right? Like those option selects are powerful enough that they have to be properly addressed. If the move makes life easier, that's a W, especially with the pregnancy. The pregnancy. It's just taking advantage of a difference in the supply is drying up, and frankly, 20 minutes for something is not that big of a deal for like what we do have access to. And then the city itself is also being built up, so it's prime real estate. It's prime real estate. You gotta take advantage of it. You'll see it if you watch an Aaron Karen clip, the Gord Reset Merchant. I'm sure we'll find it. Izumi has tech traps. Ogre, Hilda, and Izumi have tech traps. Interesting. Izumi being in that category is surprising. Gregante. Yeah, Toriku still owes me child support, apparently. the Graham Blue lore of Gregnancy. That too? Okay, so there's a couple of characters. I'm noticing it's the set play characters or the zoning characters. I'm back. I was suspicious that I damaged my cell phone even though I didn't mean to damage it. Your mom was suspicious. I'm glad your phone wasn't damaged. I would be concerned if you broke your career phone. Hopefully you're good now. My place is getting built up too. It's weird seeing a crackhead on the same sidewalk as a college girl walking her huskies. Yeah, except it's like, it's not even crackheads, it's just a lack of people. It's like a very small town. It's one of those towns that if we like go 5 years in the future, it'll probably be built up appropriately, but it's like very bare bones right now. We definitely like in an awkward spot where it's like it has the basic amenities, but like the luxury stuff is gonna be built up over time probably. Is phone on me? Is your mom on the phone? Like, put your mom on the chat. Okay, by the way, for anyone interested, because the Stream Elements just did the tag, we have a Discord for talking, or for like coordinating stuff, right? If I ever have like a day where I'm gonna randomly stream and or I have to not stream because life happened, especially with like, you know, the moving stuff happening. I used to do it on Twitter, but then I realized no one really uses Twitter. So next best step is that Discord. So if you want to see those sort of updates or talk with the community outside of just the stream, right? I know we got some regulars in here if you're interested in the Discord side. If not, no worries. It's also where I just post my stream updates usually. Why does the English tone sound a little funny? It's that 90s European accent. It's a little hammed up. It's a little weird, but you know, it's a different culture. It's a cultural artifact of the era. Kind of just 1990s culture. Gregging it. We are gregging it. Invite valid. What's the invite invalid? What? Excuse me? Hold up. Why is that invalid? No limit. Did it expire? Are you kidding me? Okay, well, sorry guys. Let me put that there. That should be, yeah, there you go. That's a permanent one. We're going to Stream Elements and we're gonna update that. Thank you for telling me. That's weird that it's not showing up. Like, you're a little funny in tone, I don't mean to mock. I have a very unique upbringing. It's fine though, no, it's fine. I talk different than most people, I know that much. I don't know what to tell you outside of just, it's a me thing. And also, it's partially because of how I was brought up, but I'm gonna be real. I had to learn how to talk because I have a very unique way of thinking, as the speech therapist told me. As the speech therapist told me, I think differently, so I have to consider things differently. No hard feelings on there's no hard feelings on that. It is what it is. But I had to learn how to speak differently, and it shows up. I'm a Southern man. I sound like Andy Griffith. Yeah, exactly. I got my West Coast bougie accent. If y'all don't know what that accent looks like, here, let me test this now that we are doing this. Why did it not? Okay, that's not saving. Why did it not save? Lame. It didn't save the proper timer. Oh wait, the chat command, that's why. Oh my gosh, I'm so silly. Here. That's because it's a chat command. Link works now. Okay. There it is, it's the prop. Sorry for spamming the chat. Hi chat. There we go. I see you over here, what's up? And sheep as well, much appreciated. Yeah, it's a great time for a shower, and good night. Thanks for sticking around, Sheep. You have yourself a good evening. I appreciate it. But for anyone that wants to interact with us outside of the stream, that's where we normally talk as well. I translate in this chat to English. Yeah, it's mostly just different accents on English. English is a wide enough Why is it not working on the YouTube side? I don't know why it would not work on the YouTube side either, to be real with you. Do over here. Chatbot commands. Yeah, I don't know why it's not working on this side. Why don't you reply to chat? I am replying to chat. What do you mean? Oh no, post funny stuff. Pony at that stuff in the uni chat. Yep, go crazy. Post the funnies. And then when you're ready, go post Greg in the Greg chat and Yuzu in the Yuzu chat. It's very important we post those daily posts. Almost forgot to do. Speaking of, I almost forgot to do that over there. Yeah, speaking of daily posts, I need to do some daily posts myself real fast. It's day 265 of Nuki Crucifixion. We have to commemorate the event. Down our clean snook. There we go. Live Snooki reaction. Post. Only reply to words, not reply to chat. What do you mean? Said hi? Oh, it didn't show up on my thing. It did not show up on my thing. That's funny. That message, yeah, it didn't show up over here. I'm reading it over here. Gregory Griffith. Did it not show up, bro? Yeah, it didn't show up. What the heck? Yeah, it didn't show up on this thing. That's unfortunate. But the thing that I'm reading right now is the Twitch chat as well. I mostly have people on Twitch chat as well. If I missed the chat, that's unfortunate, but this thing didn't pick it up. Greg, since I'm a Southern man, is it appropriate for me to square dance around the bonfire with some shine in a mason jar to this song? And you can do whatever you want, because at that point, we're just having a good time. Having a good time, having a little jig. Good. We Greg posted and we Yuzu posted. Perfect. Perfect. We gotta keep that chain going, Chris. Yeah, but I feel like as a Southern man, you can just do it whenever you want. Oh, let me turn that down a little. That's a little loud. Does the Greg Discord have an art channel? It does. If you want to post your art stuff, I just post random stuff that I like seeing from like Twitter. But if you want to post your own stuff, go crazy. As long as it's like not full-on pornography, I'm not gonna say much. Just use discretion is what I'll say on it, right? But otherwise, anything that would probably pass a PG-13 filter, go crazy. If you wanna use it to show your own art, I don't mind. I'm 100% team shill your stuff. It's how I always feel about this stuff. I don't feel bad about it. But yes, we do have an art channel. If you come into the channel, I can post it, or I can like link you over. Hopefully the link's working now. It said it was working. I did the new one. Let me check the old one. Why did the old one not work? Doesn't expire. Weird. Yeah, okay, I don't know, that was weird. Do you have an old channel? This channel is not old, but if you're talking about like on YouTube, this is the personal one. Yeah, this is the personal one I had for I made this account in 2009, I'm pretty sure. This is a 2009 account. Where is it? Yeah, joined August 18th, 2009. But I made another account just for branding. This is my personal though. I'm not gonna stream on my personal. The one that I use is the Greg Time account over here, right? It has my branding at that point. You should check the balls I sent in the uni chat. It's pretty funny. What do we got? Here, first off, this is the there we go. What do we got for Toonie? Balls. Yeah, if you can hit your charge inputs that cleanly, GG's. At that point, that's just a power move. Tool assisted or not, that's just a power move. A true power move at that point. Chives. Okay. Bye. Bye. Thanks for dropping by, gamer. Frame perfect change partition. Bye. Bye. Groovy. In. Groovy. The real McCoy. Groovy. Yeah, but the frame perfect charge partition, if you're pulling that in game, GG's. Nice. Oh, why did my thing glitched? Yeah, go ahead and leave. It's fine. Oh, it changed it. Oh, it didn't change it. It's just the cover art's mess. Okay, the cover art's weird. I see. I see. The cover art's just a little weird. I thought it was glitching out on my screen. My record is getting 5 balls in training mode. Yeah, and in the training, everyone can do it in training mode, right? Now, yeah, do it in the heat of the match where you're getting rushed down by Nakatsuki, right? Bye-bye, I'll be back someday. Sounds good. I usually stream about 4 times a week, so chances are you'll catch me. I'll be around. Yeah, I'll be around if you're interested in sticking around. About the same time. Did you ever fall asleep in the break room? In the break room, no. Could not. If you're gonna fall asleep, you might as well do it like in a locker or something. Let's be real. There are better places to fall asleep, right? It's like a.
Here's my key. Philosophy. A freak like
I'm looking.
just needs
Yeah, chances are you'll catch me. Don't you worry. The only thing is I normally stream about the same time, so it'll be about the same time for you either way. You caught me at this time today, you'll catch me at that same time on 2 days from now. I believe Sunday for you. Okay, I think we finally calmed down on the chat, so we can now look at. We can now go back to the Yuzu games. Got a lot of chatting tonight. Let me see where we left off. Been trying to learn this new block sequence, and man, doing it facing left is killing me. The player 2 side of stuff will always be the troubling thing. I posted the art. Nice. Yeah, see it over here. Good stuff. Yeah, if you want to show your stuff, go crazy. Ain't no skin off my back if you ever want to show on the channel. I understand. Don't bother me. Alright, got everything situated. What's this? This is loser quarters first of 2.
Burke had to have known.
Thousand Force was like, alright, you're gonna boomer check me.
Just
I'll
left to
boomer
the
check you right back. Like,
left to the Bonon pickup.
One round up. Ooh, that shield scared.
I mean, it's
Another-
crazy. It's definitely like an OS crush,
It's,
right?
it's
Like,
so spooky.
because it also catches the 171.
Yeah.
So it's just-
41. Oh no, run up assault.
Nut scratcher if you
Yeah, exactly. Although I don't believe Bonon has one.
Yeah.
But
Does her Rising 1A does not like function as a last one?
no.
Okay.
Yeah, just shielding, taking the free grid,
Dash.
and dash 5C. That's what you love.
Dash 5C.
Well, you still have one round
Very
left.
Yeah, that's
mobile.
Dash up, claw. Back
That
dash.
caught back dash.
The call out on the backdash.
Oh dear.
That was wild. No, that was wild. Yeah, throw bait.
Ooh, that's alright.
Man, you gotta be kidding me.
It's alright. You still get
Okay, there we go. There, we're back. We're back, chat.
like 1.5 interactions.
Yeah.
And how is it not buffered by now? I'm gonna be real. I'm impressed this video's not buffered. We've been sitting here for so long. YouTube just wants to mess me up today, I guess. Oh well.
Okay. Oh, you tried to throw.
Ooh, that's alright. It's alright. You still get like 1.5 interactions.
Yeah. You get like a throw combo and a real combo. You did it
The
again.
double.
You did it
Yep.
again. All right. No, not dead. Cool.
Man, I was told this Yuzu character doesn't have Oki.
Oh, that was.
I'm sold. Okay, bro. Okay, YouTube. Well, there is no way that I can only load this in 144p. What do we? There is no way we're buffering. Hold up, I'm double checking my internet. No, there's no reason for it to be buffering this badly. What the heck is happening? Is YouTube having? Is YouTube congested? Are YouTube servers congested today? Are YouTube servers congested? No current problems with YouTube? Are you kidding me? What's going on? It's like, yeah. Micro outages, but that's like Asia Pacific. I don't get it. Whatever. Just deal with it. I want to watch the matches without it stuttering.
If you OS like 2 and 4,
You just stayed
Okay.
too long in the air.
yeah.
That OS there was really
That's
just like, knowing
Byakuya.
exactly like if you're gonna get
Is
side
this
swap.
You can
Yuzu?
hear the crowd.
Oh god, yeah, skipping ahead's gonna take 5 hours too. There's like literally no other signal saying this should be this bad. I don't get it. Is that Yuzu? I can't tell. That is Yuzu. Okay. There we go. For
But I don't think it's bad.
Izumi now.
I can imagine I can imagine her contesting a lot of airspace,
It's
but
hard.
doesn't have a lot of like reaction anti-airs.
Yeah.
So it doesn't seem consistent. Is I guess how I'd feel.
I think she has like
Ooh,
decent
the
buttons. to
swagger,
contest using
the swagger
pressure,
charge.
Sure.
But
1, 2,
I don't
3.
think she's. I don't know. I haven't played it enough, so
Is
it's
that
hard
just-
for me to say.
Is that just for the sake of Oki?
I don't think she's the buttons to contest using pressure.
Sure.
But I don't think she's. I don't know.
That's probably just for the sake of having some Oki. Yeah, 5C. Okay. So yeah, the force function is just like resetting fast enough for Oki. That makes more sense because like that's like multiple times it's been dropped.
And it's like
Yeah, 2 and 4 into 2FF.
new character.
Nice DP.
Good
Yeah,
DP
good
call out.
Ooh, catches the backdash. It looked like.
5C.
All right.
Yeah, can't match. Oh, I guess that was an assault catch actually.
Try to suppress the can.
Overhead.
Yeah, 2-2C doesn't really do very much, and then yeah.
That
Yeah.
is unfortunate.
Yeah, okay, never mind. This match was miserable. I've decided. I
4-2-1-A.
don't really know what you're supposed to do. I'm thinking about it. Okay,
Oh,
that
that was
maybe.
pretty cool.
Not so much to say
What
right
happens
now,
if,
to be honest.
Yuzu
It's like very
teleports?
standard cash outs. He's doing
I
good
already know what
conditioning.
happens.
Like he changed the timing
Like, simply be
on
right.
the
Don't know what
second
to tell you. I
slash.
don't know what to tell you.
So
Like
now
where you
that
normally
you
would do the
got
force
Yuzu
function
stuck in the
reset.
corner-
You get your
Like, that was an aggressive.
teleport. I don't know what to tell you.
So now that you've got Yuzu stuck in the corner, well,
You get
That was an aggressive call out. Holy moly, it worked out.
I was gonna say.
But I guess it was like a call out on the staggered
you
and
know,
did it that
down.
close. Very specific answer.
All right. Nice shield. But now that you've won cycle, soft shield.
So
Okay,
tricky.
cool. Great.
Like the main thing that I'm seeing from this here, I need to change the music. I can't. I like this music. I can't think when it's playing though. Let me change it to like instrumental now. Instrumental tech. Let's just change it. Yeah. It's not gonna work. This is it. Yeah, 1 hour. There we go. Much better with like a 1 hour mix. There we go. But the main thing that I'm seeing that I'm not implementing personally
the stance
is
exit with the FF main.
taking advantage of 4-2-1.
The stance exit.
Now that you've won cycle, soft shield.
So
Okay,
tricky.
cool. Great.
Where is it?
Hides the stance
Well,
exit.
it's not here.
but,
Previous interaction.
Yeah, you know, noob down.
4-2-1 to get like that optimal spacing. Yeah, like you see that like that distance is something I need to take advantage of. 4-2-1, no 2-1-4.
But now that you've won cycle, soft shield.
So
Okay,
tricky.
cool. Great.
Hides the stance exit with the
Still
FF main.
going to get cycle, which is nice.
Yeah, I mean, Rurik did a FF main stance exit, so
Sure.
that basically gives up the cycle immediately.
What is this music, dog? Hold up. I do not like this.
All right.
Well, I like the crowd is fake yawning. For every like Yuzu hit.
Man. I can't find music I want to listen to right now.
Anyways,
Yeah, so true. I mean, you know, uni players are adults. It's getting it. What is it? It's 8:20, so it's pretty late. All right, we're almost certainly gonna see a swap. I just don't see Ash choosing to play this matchup.
No,
What?
No,
Well,
no.
all right, never mind. I'm
Playing
wrong.
up the fish.
Ash has more whimsy than Rurik does, apparently.
So true.
Ash is willing to.
Rurik has zero whimsy.
Yeah, especially when it's evil Rurik, which we figured out.
Yeah, I mean, this is evil Rurik now, like, just fully evil.
All right, just some nice stagger pressure.
This is like impossible for Yuzu to actually deal with. Ooh, yeah, really nice catch on the stance exit. Yeah, she
2-1
can't respond
C.
to that. I think this might be no future.
Ooh,
This seems pretty.
that was a good
chill.
reaction.
Pretty grim for Azumi.
I'm like trying to. That will work.
Super call out.
This is
Wait,
a big
that-
combo. Yeah,
wait, he gets a
she gets a full combo off of IW.
That's cool.
4K. I think they're both one tap,
Thank
right?
you.
One good combo. One
that
good
was a
combo.
Really nice dash 2A.
Yeah, dead. Okay.
Azumi does have the frame
Good
data
comeback.
that if you can pin Yuzu down, it's very difficult for Yuzu to get out. Yuzu mirror incoming. I don't think we're gonna see that.
Just circumvent
second
the
hit.
fish entirely.
Yeah, I mean,
That was just like a
Why
good
deal with
mastery
it?
of
You
space.
don't
Yeah,
have-
like
Proximity based, and it doesn't care if you're above it. So
Yep.
you just get to
Throw.
stay in the air and just not give a crap about
so
it.
true. They should make the fish home towards the enemy.
Yeah. They should make the fish be able to like
Yeah, go up.
and
Yeah,
down. Or
exactly.
like aim itself up.
Exactly.
this is really just a proper spacing game.
Oh,
Yeah,
yeah. You're,
Its own.
J2C hold. Really good.
it is not your turn with that whip, unfortunately. A dash forward block. It
4B
feels like there's been several rounds there's been both dash forward and Rogue just pressed the 2A first.
with a
Yeah,
2A
I mean,
pick.
Rounds
That was a
there's been both
2A
dash
pickup,
forward.
right? Yeah, 2A,
Rogue
J2C, JB,
pressed the 2A
JC.
first.
Okay, so yeah, he really likes the 2C. The 2C BC is like a pretty common routing here.
Yeah, I mean, that's what happened. That's under night, baby. Like,
True.
that's like the most classic under night maneuver possible.
Oh, nice throw.
Doesn't fall
Yeah.
for it.
Calls out the delay
Yeah, that
J2C
worked
that time.
Yup, gets the good
Rogue
setup.
character privilege.
I like hitting the bubble there because if the Yuzu tries to jump out, you will hit her for it.
Sure.
Now if she teleports out, you're crying.
We'll get another bubble.
Bubble. Ooh, that 2A.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Guard thrust? You call out on that timing for guard thrust. Oh
Yeah,
my.
guard
Yeah.
thrust.
That is a smart card thrust. Oh.
Yeah, she can't really. Like,
nice
YPB no cancel is like pretty risky, so it's a good guard thrust point.
Greg back as the new frontman to Twisted Sister. Aren't you excited?
Alright, that was really weird.
Bach is the new frontman to Twisted Sister.
I mean, that was nasty.
I don't know
Really
that band.
good adjustment.
I don't know that band, to be real with you.
Alright, Rurik's decided he wants to win just block. I suppose.
Of the bracket.
Yeah,
So
true.
Yeah, I don't know who they are. Sorry, I haven't gone too far down that path. Ever heard of D. Snyder? I'm really bad with names, so I probably have, but I don't remember. But couldn't tell you off the top of my head. I could not tell you. I'm really bad with names. Sorry.
Dang, it's just that April.
Oh, this is improperly tagged. Alright.
He's not gonna have a fun time. Like Carmen doesn't fight out of the off pressure very well.
And it's
So-
a very similar thing.
So if you're doing that, then it's this classic Carmen matchup.
Yeah.
Whoever corners whoever's gonna be having a way more fun time.
We're not gonna
Ryan,
take
April
it?
versus
Oh,
Yuzu
that
versus
one.
Merkaba here. April does have
A little bit, yeah.
it's
That
very
band is
good
still
that you're
around?
Addicted to losing.
Nice.
Just has an actual
Good
addiction
for
to
promo
losing.
material here.
No, we're not gonna take it. I said no, we're not gonna take it. We're not gonna take it anymore.
It's just not gonna happen.
Yeah.
Hold stance
So
better.
this will. Alright, it would be
Okay.
toxic, but I think this is gonna be kind of quick.
Yeah, it's just not.
I just don't see April doing well here.
April has to be playing at April's best in order to really make this matchup and make this like
To make this player matchup
player
work out.
matchup
Yeah.
work out.
Yeah.
And it's not
Ooh,
April has been
backdash?
playing today, it's
Okay.
just that April has not been
Wanted to
playing
take the
matchup.
space because there wasn't enough time for
I really
reversal.
feel like that's what you need.
That was like a bad spacing for the reversal, right?
It's just not.
I just
I
don't
love
see
listen to that song when I'm
April has to be
driving
playing
angry.
at April's best in order to
I feel like
really
that's
make
not the
this
type of
matchup,
song
make
you should be
this, like,
listening to when you're angry on driving.
matchup work out.
Yeah.
And it's
Okay, 214C does not land there, I bet. I'm down to check it, but like, check, yeah. I'm surprised the backdash was valid there instead.
Not that April has been playing poorly today, it's just that April has not been playing immaculate today.
Yeah, and I really feel like that's what you need.
Driving while
flame.
driving while watching Madagascar's. Dude, oh, these animals are so funny. Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, now you're back in the corner anyway.
Alright, you do get CS though, which Merkava does like having, it doesn't matter.
Yeah, but it doesn't have meter yet, so it's not quite as impactful, right? Like, he obviously really needs meter.
That was nice 2A, man.
Is that the boys?
Well, speaking of not having meter, now we have full meter.
We're gonna have to figure out. One thing I'm gonna have to do is figure out routing. We're gonna have to figure out the routing from 421A into slash. Routing. Like that, like close slash that happened there.
That's like having it. Alright.
Here.
You do get CS though.
This, yeah, 2A. Okay, 2A. Never mind, that wasn't a slash.
Merkava does like.
But it's still worth noting, yeah, to like know how to route from that position because Rurik's using a lot of 421As. These animals are so funny, it makes me want to change lanes without looking. Yeah. Are you stealing tech, you rotten thief? Not even tech, it's just routing, right? Like in this case, like there's some neutral things I can like take from this, but that's not really tech. This is like understanding the baseline of what I need to be doing here. 421A, like yeah, 421A resetting is like the next step I had in mind, but I wasn't exactly sure what the best, well not the best way, what was available, right? Like in this case, Rurik did a 421A into stance cancel 2A. And the timing was already whack because he did it like this close, right? He did that cancel force function into like, yeah, that immediate 4-2A, right? But then the delay timing, that delay timing right there, if we're talking about conditioning for like delay mashing, thief, yeah, damn, thief. We're learning from the best, okay? We're learning from the best. But in this case, it was just like a good call out on the timing, right? If that was an immediate mash, maybe. I guess if it like stance cancels immediately, it probably isn't that big of a deal.
Yeah, but it doesn't have meter yet.
But then,
so it's not quite as impactful, right? Like,
missed the dash C though. I used to be a tech lord. I watched those videos that only had 200 views with deep tech. Nobody knew.
Well, speaking of not having meter, now we have full meter.
True.
Alright.
That's Under Night. I mean,
The
just
mash
mash,
out.
just actually mash.
Press 2A. Press 2A and be correct.
Just simply be right.
Burke's really good
And
at
it kills.
Burke is really
Ooh,
good at
a
being
2A.
right with 2A.
Yeah, 2A, yeah.
Burke is a 2A merchant.
Oh,
Yeah,
that was a nice one.
that is not actually a real
I'd close out matches with my little trump card.
David swung into it.
Winning the grand finals with your tech.
Dodge, so.
Gotcha.
Anti-air 5A low.
Never seen that before in my life.
I'll tell you what, I have. They took that away at the beginning of Uni 2
Okay.
from Gord and Yuzu, and then they gave it back later.
She needs it.
High key, they both do kind of need it.
Standing low in the air.
Just be correct is truly the best fighting game advice. It's eternal.
Could just fuzzy jump, and
What's that?
the problem is the way
214 and the 214? No, assault. Okay. We went for assault. Merkava just sent it.
Fuzzy jump.
A little weird, but yeah, ultimately he sent it so that assault was gonna get caught out. Oh, nope.
Oh, that.
Yeah.
3D? Yeah, unfortunate.
Oh, that.
Yeah, roll punish.
The roll.
Was maybe trying to do like a prediction shield on a teleport or something.
Just took the Oki.
It's the most frustrating thing to do, like a prediction.
Yeah, in this case, if you did like the chain shift follow-up, it would be minimal damage. It's better just to take the correct Oki here, right? Because I that was like chain shiftable. But the mentality is you're not getting it. You're not getting it anyway. Save the chain shift for this interaction where it can be a kill. I miss those old Salt videos where people would get caught colluding for the content. Yeah, nothing's changed.
It's the most frustrating thing of fighting Yuzu when you're trying to call it teleport. Sometimes you just look
You look like a dummy. Yeah. Set the boys.
Ooh,
Yeah, it just does nothing.
didn't flinch.
Does dash up to A. Catches April trying to throw back.
Oh, didn't catch the recovery. I thought it maybe could have caught the recovery.
Just smashes to A again.
The run up to FF
Going for nothing but delay tech.
because of like delay techs, yeah. That's such a good delay tech call out.
Doing some work.
If I know someone's delay teching, that's like such a great call out now. And even if they don't delay tech, if you do the 4-2-1, I need to implement that more because I'm not doing it.
Yeah. Not as good as it used to be, but definitely still a pretty reasonable button.
Ooh,
It's punished for the assault.
it's Greg's brother. I ain't got a brother. I'm the only one in my generation that's a man. Just me and my sister.
You're
Oh, Greg, why isn't this Overwatch? Yoke, we're doing our homework. We're doing our homework for uni. We're doing our homework.
You know, it's rough taking forward against Yuzu. Also,
I can play a little after this if you want. I need to, I don't know how long you're going to be on tonight. I can play for a bit. I just need to vacuum my room at some point, so I don't know how long I'd go. I just got home. Okay, yeah, exactly. We're doing some tuning stuff. I got like another hour or so of this. Run up anti-air is a common offensive OS crush. The run up to FF is really strong for users specifically though because of the ability to teleport out. Greyfish is goated.
Yeah, I mean, be right.
Yeah, exactly.
Greyfish plays a lot of Overwatch, I'm guessing. The supporting is so good, he makes me think I'm good at Overwatch. Dang. Oh, he's cracked then. He's cracked. Greg, when you play Overwatch, you tap into a different persona. Yeah, y'all gonna see me a lot angrier if you see me play a shooting game, I'm gonna be real. If you want to talk about egos, it is very easy for it to come out when I'm playing a shooting game. Once I get like comfortable in a game like that, it is basically coming out. I would not stream Overwatch for that reason. It beats delay tech in the 191, 171. Really strong. It's really strong. We could start talking about option select crushing then. Because delay tech and the 191, 171 are, I'd imagine they're very common.
That's the worms.
It's just the 3 CAD one that for how I'm gonna handle that.
Yeah, that makes sense.
I don't know why we're questioning. You're certainly trying to 2A.
Yeah, very nice stall in the dive kit.
There are dozens of them. Option selects, dozens. One at a time. Those are like the most common ones I've seen. Some of the most common ones. Ooh, 421B.
Just try to press probably onto the teleport and just hit it like... Interesting drop there. Maybe try to hit cycle, but it doesn't...
It's not a drop. That's just how the combo ends.
Okay.
Yuzu doesn't get OP.
Yeah, it's mostly that there were still hits, like knockdown hits, so I was curious if there...
No, that's just how the combo works.
Okay.
3 CAD is like the most common one.
It's worked like every time.
Seems like it, and well, Yuzu doesn't have that. Yeah, I was about to say though, Yuzu does not have access to it, so it's like, good luck for me.
Okay, this is actually so evil because Valdita Rook hasn't been playing Yuzu in casuals at all.
Yep.
Like literally has just been like secretly like keeping the Yuzu up in check, but
She has 2 BC,
everyone, so
yeah,
it's
2
like,
BC AD instead.
It's actually just
Effectively the same thing. Greggle 360 beam campers in Overwatch. I like playing flankers in those kind of games. I like playing flank DPS and I like playing support. I'm okay at tanking, but I'm not the best tank player usually. But I either like taking 1v1 duels and winning them, or getting a good flank and then just popping in the face for it. I'm usually not the one that likes to sit in main AFK shooting. Usually not. Sometimes you have to, but it's usually not my style. I like playing off angles and I like playing awkward timings to catch people out.
No idea.
Like, I enjoyed playing Reaper. I enjoyed playing Reaper yesterday, or the other day I played Overwatch. I think he's fun. He's really good at shredding tanks, right? Beefy comps, and then his healing on hit is nothing to be scoffing at.
Nice shield to get old Ridley backdash and me.
I mean, it's really rough because Merc is facing the wrong direction.
Yeah.
And if
I just played Lucio a lot because I didn't have to do much. Lucio just exists, so as long as you're like on the right beat for the right timings, he doesn't do too much. He kind of just exists. I feel ya. I'm also trying to learn half of the cast because at this point I don't know half of the entire roster. I gave it like a look on my own, but like remembering what they do in the heat of the match is gonna take a second.
Gets rewarded for the OS this time.
Which character is the best at teabagging? Whichever one that you feel like doing. I don't think there's an optimized teabagging computer games. You just spam the crouch button.
But does have to spend the full.
Yeah, it gets a little bit of a refund, but nothing crazy.
Yeah,
Hi, what's up, Hookie Lore? We're going over some Yuzu gameplay tonight. Hope you've been having a good evening. We got some notes, but and some pointers to be taken. How are you? Doing great. We're just chilling tonight.
I mean, you can
I'm a bit sore after I moved some boxes, so I wanted to do some VOD review stuff. I wanted to do VOD review stuff instead of like my usual practice. What game? Under Night in Birth 2. It's a fighting game.
Really awful situation if you're
I mean, in Overwatch you can't crouch.
It feels really awkward to match.
Yeah.
I guess.
It just does not feel good. Oh.
Like stance cancel dash
Can't
FF
crouch.
is, or FF dash is.
I've heard of that, I think. It's a more niche fighting game, relatively, right? It's one of those ones that you'll see like on like the main game lineups or like the big offline events that happen, like Evo. But it's not like the same like level of players as like Street Fighter or something, right? But it's super fun. Yeah, we're trying to learn more about the Sword Woman here. It's pretty peak. It's pretty peak.
Guarantee you tomorrow on Twitter there will be a route for that.
Die here now.
Yeah, you are dead. Keep it easy.
IWEX cash out. GG's. Easy finals. But yeah, we're trying to look at some of the top players for the character I'm playing. See if there's anything we're missing, but we are now in the grand finals. Do you need one of the Street Fighter controllers or arcade machines, or are you on PC? Oh, you just play it on your PC. No, you don't need the actual like arcade machines. This stuff is it's not like old school anymore. You can just play it straight up on. I got it on Steam for my PC. Yeah, you can just go on Steam and get it off of that. It's very simple. That's cool. Yeah, it's it's not like the old days where you had to play it in an arcade or nothing. It's a long time. It's kind of a long way in comparison. Wait, when was this? This event they said was 5 months ago, October. It's looking like, yeah, Just Block was October 3rd, looks like. So October of last year. So it's still relatively recent. This is like the most recent event, like major event. It looks like that had Yuzu at it with Rurik. You can play it on your keyboard if you want. Is there a storyline? There is a story mode, yeah. There's a story mode in this game to like follow the different characters and like how it all relates. I'm not too well read on it, but there is the story mode if that's what interests you.
So scary.
Pretty standard using
The story mode and like time attack, the usual like single player stuff if you want to try that out instead. And then it's like for each character, so you have like the different things and like the different motivations and reasons.
Maybe that was supposed to be a CS because you're already at Celestial.
Oh.
Maybe it's breeding. Not really sure.
The 5A. Every character has their own story. Yeah, there's like 20 different characters at this point, right? There's like 20 different characters. So you have a lot you can do.
That was almost certainly supposed to be IW.
Yeah.
I feel like that was supposed to be CS.
It's not very good though. It does exist though.
Alright, again, just giving
I don't know if how it holds up personally, but its existence is there. I love story modes and like story.
Fun fact, the shockwave part of that FF.
I love story modes and like story paints. Story stuff. So my channel is about book lore stuff.
Makes sense. And Kidu-esque there.
I don't know how much of the focus of it is for the game. This is definitely like a focus about the player versus player experience first and foremost. I'll tell you that much. The fighting games are more based on the you know, players killing each other, fighting each other. Unity 2 arcade mode story is kind of bare bones. Unity 1 Chronicles mode is an actual visual novel. Apparently the Uni 1 is where you want to pick up for the story then. I'm gonna stop. I like you. You're cool. Well, thank you, Hookie. Much appreciated.
Spend it.
Yeah.
I do think the lore of this game is pretty cool, though. It's pretty interesting. There's a lot to learn about it. Yeah.
Yes, not die.
There is definitely a lot to learn about.
It scares the hell out of me.
Yeah.
And apparently, Uni 1, Under Night 1, is the one to pick up for the lore's sake, or story's sake.
Yeah, I actually hate to see that.
Stuck in shield there, shield cycle.
Yeah, I mean, you can shield the Lotus, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't actually do anything. Gets in a stance.
Trying
That
to...
is really in that you got cycle out of
The
it.
Mika's not making it easy, though.
Easy for
Oh!
Master cycle, I guess, but
Shields the Mika missile and gets a counter hit.
That sucks, yeah.
oh, nice. Okay. Adaptation from our previous round starts. Kimmy just running in there.
Does get a, you know, does get a hit off the EX missile, but not a ton of damage. Yuzu 2
I gotta
really
sleep early, so you have yourself a good rest of your evening, Greg. Sounds good, Rice. Thanks for dropping by, as always. I appreciate you.
AB
We bing chitting, as they say.
Yeah, it's interesting.
Yeah, today's
don't
just
see Yuzus do that very much.
more chill, trying to figure out some Yuzu stuff.
Yeah.
I typically see it, but that's about it.
Timing, didn't get the full cash out.
This,
Seeing Mika and Grands is pretty based. Unironically, I love seeing Mika on screen.
Yeah, I don't know.
It's fun to see Mika on screen. The 4-2-1 for side
Maybe it's
swap.
just better knockdown. I mean, you're dead.
Yeah.
Steer
Speaking
under.
of
Yep.
AB under anti-W.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like every character does this.
Yeah, steer under IOX. Or not even IOX. IW.
Yeah.
Also because a lot of times your
There you
combos
go.
will do like you'll knock them really high into the air, and then
yeah.
you're like
Nico.
you trip press AB and it just whips.
Just whiffs, yeah.
Okay, nice concentrate.
Yeah,
This
just-
has so much grid to work with.
Starting off winning the cycle, CSing for
So
meter,
bunch
gets a
of
bonus
meters.
with the
That-
missile.
that
So
caught?
much grid to work with.
How did
Starting
that
off winning
catch?
the cycle, CSing for
so-
meter.
Excuse me?
Nice concentrate.
Yeah,
Just so much grid to work
Wait a
with.
second.
Starting off winning the cycle, CSing for...
Wait, look at this. Look at this. How did this catch? That's a little silly. I mean, Mika needs it unironically for like the routing sake. That would be a little sucky if it didn't catch. It would suck if it didn't catch mid combo, but it looks silly. Like, look at this. It's gonna like pull from there. Okay, like look. Yeah, it like zooped in. Okay.
Meter, gets a
Bunch of
bonus
meters.
with the
She
missile.
needs it, but like that's kind of funny.
Pays immediately.
It does. I mean, doesn't even really need the... Didn't even really need the meter there. Just gets a
No,
raw,
yeah.
regular missile punish, but...
The in hit stun hitbox is quite large.
Especially with the
Yeah,
green
yeah.
shell,
I mean, it makes sense. If you're in hit stun and making it larger for combo pickups does make sense to me. For the sake of like consistency. Because imagine if you had to like,
cycle.
honestly, imagine if like it dropped because of like the juggle. That'd be a little
Yeah,
sucky.
you're not getting Rurik with that.
Okay,
Shield.
but you still get plus frames because
Okay, Alchemy's like threatening the shield like at that point too. Character hurt boxes are bigger when in hit stun to make combos more lenient. Yeah, exactly. That's what I mean.
Like, really
It makes sense to me. I'm just laughing at it when you see it like those kind of moments.
You're dead.
Dead? Oh yeah.
Fast suspended
IWX.
but yeah, definitely will.
Yeah, no, you.
Oh, never mind, I'm wrong. I spoke too soon.
Or
This
I-
Mika character, they got above Mika's damage.
Okay, it doesn't matter.
Stagger 5A. Nice, nice. The stagger 5A. It looks funny. Oh, it definitely looks funny.
Scary seeing shield. Ooh, nice man.
Let's see, okay.
Alright, get cycle.
Oh, the
Alright, get cycle.
The second hit? What caught there? Okay, probably thought she was out of range, so she tried to do something preemptively, and that led to that. Okay.
Counter hit, strike portion of 4B is a ton of damage.
Good side swamp.
No.
Easy
Actually,
corner.
that's not much
421A reset.
I know it used to be a lot of damage.
It's like mostly like more of the. Honestly, like in terms of like what needs to be done, the Yuzu is really not doing too much of the same. It's just like it's just varying the pressure sequence. Like there are a few key ideas to take force function resetting, being 0 in stance, so it lets you do 4-2-1-As. But it's mostly just getting creative. It's mostly just getting creative on timings, right? Like, I see the world that I can make this work. It's just execution. The execution barrier is right there. I think it was agreed on missile, but it's still caught. Okay.
Slashes to get in the stance for free. Well, you know.
In that case, it just worked. We'll take those, right?
No.
5C.
Yeah, not counter hit, so it can't really get a pick up.
Ooh, what is that?
Yeah, not counter
2-3, or that was just a 6A.
hit. So
6A, 6B. 2-3, 2-3, 6B. So that was like a pair.
get a pick up.
2-3, 6A,
Really love
4-2-1B
attempt on the mash there on the teleport,
into chain shift to let the 2-1A work.
but it's just too.
I'm presuming the chain shift was used just for the sake of better routing. Why not? You're gonna use it to lose it.
Tornado round start.
Yeah, I mean, there's nothing that Yuzu can do about that.
Makes sense.
Or at least there's nothing that isn't extremely high risk. So you may as well do nothing.
Alright, cycle goes to Rurik.
That was a delay tech. And that was catch out on the delay mash. Or maybe the jump.
I think that's still like 100% success rate on those.
It basically is, yeah.
Vio.
Doesn't make the VO.
Okay. Said delay, catch out, catch it.
That was gonna be so much
That
damage.
was gonna be like at least 3/4 of that health bar.
Oh, you actually hate to see it.
No.
Unfortunate. Turning nerves.
Oh, you're dead.
I was going to say, it looks like Rurik's on fire. Yeah, the drop.
I think that was
The 6-6C drop. It's like you gotta...
That 6-6C
The half second of like not believing in it landing. Even if you're like gonna send it. That would have been like 5-6. That would have been 6K. Even like 5K as a top end. From like when you're at 75% health. That would have been insane. Yeah, that could have like changed the entire round dynamic.
Smashing. We love
That's
smashing
unfortunate.
in this house. Air
What
shields
the?
it. We love mashing in this house.
Force function. Okay, yeah, just decided to do it back and got the hit.
Alright, back to battle flash range.
Ooh.
Okay.
Ooh.
Nice fuzzy mash.
Zubaban.
I'm sorry, it's Rurik. That wasn't a fuzzy
Yeah,
mash.
it was just a mash. Yeah, I mean, if you're usually there, you're like never winning cycle. So
Yeah.
Ooh. That, like, she ran into it because of the dash. It looked like it just barely whipped. That was, like, really good positioning. But, unfortunate the dash forward caught it anyway. Oh, okay. Just 2A wick. I guess, yeah, Rurik's been doing some good conditioning. The run up 2A surprised me
I
too.
think that Rurik's gonna be a little like respectful because you have CS, but
Mika doesn't have a meterless reversal,
Yeah.
so no need. Wow. That was 4.2.
that was indeed 4.2.
Steer ender without super.
Alright, we check that.
It's a good Oki on hit.
That's a good start. We need
It was either a misinput or
Wow, that was
the Oki on hit's not bad. I'd imagine there's better things Yuzu could do there. And it's just, it's probably like the tourney safe ending, to be honest with you. On hit, I think it leads to good Oki.
But that was a block dash.
It's just the extra resources it's gonna cost.
Oh, let's go. Yeah, it doesn't have CS, so.
But we now
My genuine guess, if it was like intentional, it was tourney ender, to be honest, tournament ending.
Kimmy, finish your plate.
But
Doesn't even need to spend.
Alright.
if it was misintentional, then yeah, misinput.
Ends in a round win. You have to feel confident going into this next round. Nice. 6-6C.
3.5? Oh, no. Or, is that a 4K? Yeah, that's a 4K. Okay.
Pose for, oh.
Good combo.
Mashing. Oh,
Didn't get the
drops
pickup.
combo.
Ooh.
Oh my goodness.
Gary,
That was
you're in the corner
spooky.
now.
Willing to walk forward.
Tornado.
Not counter hit though.
Oh, the side spot. Holy moly, what's going on? Yeah, I'm chain shifting to take that back too. What the heck's going on?
Hit by cross the tornado and
Mika's
it
getting a little
didn't
silly.
matter.
We're entering the Mika zone.
Sorry, again, block.
Oh,
The
what was
tornado,
that?
it didn't matter.
Slash.
Sorry.
Oh, the 2-2 in air. Okay, that was the attempted spot dodge. Doing steer ender after long combo makes you lose quite a lot of grid, so it's not too common. I think the caveat is that because Yuzu doesn't care about grid in the first place, that it's a why not sort of thing. Outside of, like, you know, giving the opponent on grid. Character dependent though, that almost always wants to end in one. Yeah, it's like, Yuzu, from what I've understand, does not care about grid. She just does her thing.
Again, block.
Oh, another spot dodge. What the heck?
Stance dodging in Kimmy's face.
Nice.
Ooh, the chain shift did not get caught by the, whatchamacallit? Not get caught on the recovery. That's actually clutch.
Oh,
Tries it 2FF the EX.
Yeah, they're moving fast now. They're warmed up on each other.
I kind of like that thought, though.
I would not be surprised if Akemi takes some rounds back here. Akemi is on the winner's side too, so for all we know, she's just taking her time
It's a
assessing.
horrifying thing to try, for sure.
But this matchup does seem pretty bad
Yeah,
for
it gets
Mika, to be
more out
fair with
here.
you. If played properly by the the Yuzu.
No,
Taquito.
okay. Alright, Kimmy. What do you got?
I mean, this is so hard.
Oh,
That.
the back dash. Oh,
Kimmy.
just an outright
God.
back
This is so
dash.
hard.
That. Oh, that was disrespectful.
That backdash. I think that backdash was like your chance.
Yeah,
20
I'm
seconds
surprised
Alright,
Rurik
yes,
did
yes,
not get
though.
hit. Mika loses
Yeah.
most matchups, so yeah. That's the impression I get. Now that like I'm more familiar with the characters in this game, it's like, how does Mika win? Outside of just pure whimsy. How does Mika? Ooh, the
No, that's it. That's it.
oh, just IOX or
Fire in grand finals reset.
okay,
Oh no.
nice.
Such a good out with that. Oh, no.
Okay.
Alright. I'm sorry.
Mika wins by gap, the true gappening. Yeah, it's gonna say. Because, like, yeah, the more you look into her, it's like she doesn't really have stuff that really opens opponents up. Outside of just, like, high-risk shield callouts, right? Like, she can blow people up, right? It's not impossible. Like we said with the 6-6C, that combo was definitely game changer. If I were to, like, say what caused the momentum shift, it was definitely the 6-6C drop.
We'll have Celestial.
But, I don't know. We'll see, right? Maybe Akemi's a better, mentally strong. Akemi's been, I'd imagine Akemi's been like a seasoned player, right? If you somehow get a grid break though, the round is over. Yeah.
No, alright.
GG's at that point.
Yeah. Yeah. That is unfortunate.
Ooh, nice 2FF.
You're dead.
Not dead, but 3.5. Oh, 3.8. Oh, like, what is that?
Yeah.
Extra cash out. Holy meter diff.
Nice defense.
Nice throw cut. It looks like attempted like a.
That was just ready to hit confirm. Mika gets a true 50-50 on a grid broken opponent. Yeah, but even like in getting to that grid break is the hard part, right? Like she does have a win condition in that case, but like, you know, it's a slower win con at that point.
It looks like attempted like a
It's-
J there and just got hit out of the air.
Yeah, something. Not really sure what.
4-2-1.
But,
Hey.
I mean, it wasn't
Ooh, that was enough to cause a shield.
counter hit, so. You're alive. You're alive.
Mostly I just saw her get hit while like jumping off the ground.
Yeah, it's fair.
Ooh, nice. Nice 6-6B. Wait.
Yo, the O strip. It's clear all over.
But she has
Shield? Force. Ooh. Yeah, I mean, I don't feel like Akemi is out of it, even with like the momentum in Rurik's favor. This definitely feels like comebackable.
I'm sorry for questioning it.
Like, unironically, Akemi was willing to challenge on that TP, right? That 4-2-1B. CLR route. The old muscle memory coming in hot.
Characters like actually kind of like that idea. Oh, nice
It's
counter.
not good.
It doesn't work
but
in this
it's not
game.
bad.
Yeah.
Oh,
I do it on Hilda sometimes.
Yeah, I could see there
Rip.
being situations on Carmine where you might be like.
it's where being an old head is screwing you, funny
If you don't
enough.
lose damage
Wait,
for
how did that
situations
throw go
on
through? I missed
Carmine
that.
where you might be like willing to do it too.
Oh,
If you
okay.
don't lose damage for
Just
going
try to do
for
like
it
some delay thing and
you
miss
kinda
spaced, I
want a
guess.
3-block swing, I think it's actually pretty reasonable.
Sure.
But it, you know,
Unfortunate.
it's definitely not as good as it was in clear.
Definitely unfortunate.
Well, in Clear it was like
Yuzuriha!
necessary to function as a character.
What? Didn't cancel?
Yeah. Well, in Clear it was like necessary to like function as a character.
Yeah, just went for it.
And that's not
I don't know if that was
true, but it
intentional or not.
broken
That was a
if you had it.
that was risky. I mean, it's a lot of conditioning to be fair.
Oh, yeah, that's the
That is like the
setup
expected
I've seen
layer
before.
one.
Do it again. Yeah, it's a safe.
Ooh,
oh, missed
not-
the safe jump timing.
Just math.
Yeah, I mean, why not?
I
You
still
know?
think Kimmy stopped.
Just mash. You think you're landing? Yeah, you think you're landing your safe jump setup and turning? Nah, I'm mashing. You can combo into Veil off to win grid for free. Basically, they removed that. Oh,
Yeah,
no free grid anymore.
Yes or no?
Spends a meter.
2.8.
Nice green shield.
It's an
fade.
okay combo.
2FF.
Ooh, that was good.
You're in the corner, so I think you take less damage from 2FF. Yeah, a little bit.
421A reset.
I really like that dash with 6A there.
Yeah.
Really strong option for Yuzu.
Alright, you are on top of Yuzu now. What are you going to
Or
do?
like it removed the opponent's grid. Yeah, that's a lot more relevant at that point, right? You're removing grid. That sounds insane for like user's perspective. She doesn't care about the Vorpal trait or having grid that much. It's honestly, but yeah, like enforcing it so the opponent can't have it though. That's kind of lag. Sounds like a good change. Oh, 4B.
No, 4B. I'm a 4B truther, and it seems Rick is as well.
Side swap. That was a good combo. What was that? 4B, parry, 2C, 236A, delayed. Yeah, just that was the 6 pair, or the D pair into J2C hold 6C. Oh yeah, this is the combo I was doing. Wow.
Seems Rick is as well.
And yeah, he did the side swap variant. Oh, it's a good sign if we're recognizing combos. I was going to say, wait a second, I did that combo. That was the one I was practicing. Not the 4B starter. Bald Lamau. It was funny on Batista because she could veil off mid-combo and pop her gems with it to keep comboing while also removing grid. Dang.
Imagine being bald. Could not be.
That is insane.
Okay, me taking a second here.
Yeah, you know what? We're getting kicked out anyways. Might as well take as much time as you want.
Those two games. Oh, thinking about swapping to Aurier.
Aurier.
Ooh, that's spicy. She has an Aurier down it, but
Aurier. No, Mika up to the end. I can respect it. At that point, just doing it.
The hash out? No.
yeah.
No, I'm a big fan of the Akemi.
She still has the combos, but they just don't do much.
I mean, this is just so hard if you're Mika.
Style points are just saying you're an old head at that point. Yeah, check out this muscle memory I have for my old head combos.
I actually have no idea.
Okay.
I like maybe. Like Aurier can whiff punish some things
Yeah,
that
I just-
Mika
Yeah,
can't.
that's the other
I feel
combo.
like Ori is also like kind
I'm
of
starting to
fundamentally
wheeze out
a
here.
stronger character in certain aspects.
Well, I mean, that's definitely.
That like.
Oop.
Ooh, very nice.
Okay, 9JC.
But there is also something to be said about comfortability.
Yeah. I mean, Akemi's been playing this character for years, so.
Right.
Oh, do it.
I mean,
The confident mash.
Decided
I have nothing to lose. I'm just gonna mash. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, Akemi is doing like a lot of delay stuff, but Rurik's, it's a very aggressive mash.
any amount of like hesitation will be exploited.
My goat on screen. Yeah, we were looking at some Yuzu VODs today, and we ended up on the Just Block game to follow Rurik. Akemi, yeah, I was surprised to see Akemi in the grand finals.
Need to do anything
Damn.
drastic, and you're about to lose that life lead.
I think I
1, 2, 3,
understand
4,
the idea behind that
5.
missile. Like you wanted, like you didn't think she'd go back that far, and you'd catch her coming out of the teleport. But
Goes for the OS bait.
nice.
Oh.
Hit of the
Wait, what was
teleport,
that?
But
That was a teleport. 214. Hold stance into jump. Yeah, okay, so the 214 into holding the stance to go immediately up because you're holding stance.
For the OS?
Into elbow. Okay, yeah, elbow is probably where I messed up. I just got confused. The shield on the elbow.
The life lead back is something that you really want to have in this matchup as Mika.
Ooh!
Yeah,
Not asleep, though.
I get it, but it is reactable, so...
2 hits on 2C.
You still have
True.
Greasy? Yeah, that was the attempted on the
Okay. That was very
one of the
fair.
busty option select.
I understand.
You could sit here for 35 seconds if you really want to.
I mean, it's something like we might be doing. Rurik does have to do something.
Yeah, eventually.
Is not going to be able to get a Kimmy lower in the life lead with
Nice
shift.
tornado.
Yeah, I mean, you're not dead. Pretty sure.
You can't be.
No, you're not.
There's
IOX into, yeah, IOX.
not
Oh,
quite
no,
dead.
what? What?
She's so
Ooh.
good. She's so good.
That's a tricky overhead reset because of the angle it hits on. It can be pretty hard to anti-air.
God, why did you block?
Got to keep that one in mind then. I just got confused by the movement. Yeah, it was like the 214, the 214 into stance into immediately go up.
No combo.
It's tricky to follow, so I imagine it's tricky to counter play. Not gonna give you the. Yeah, we're showing that we've been not falling for delay timing. Alchemy is just going all in on the timing.
Nice
Well,
shield.
almost wins the cycle,
Barely
but
sealed it back.
yeah.
Almost lost it due to a green shield, but is able to shield and win it again.
Unless you are Kag.
Nice shield on the over.
Unless you're
Nice ball on
Kaguya.
the overhead. Yeah,
Very scary assault there.
and yeah, Kimmy now just content to just sit there and not do anything. I got the life lead. I don't need to interact. Don't interact.
Nice start attack. You get Celestial here.
Yeah, Celestial.
If you get a nice hit, she just explodes.
That'll do it.
Has some characters have anti-airs that just hit straight up. Yeah, it's like hides. It's like hides at that point.
No.
The Rurik man.
You did a hard route.
The Rurik man.